Let me switch that over to descale the account. Appreciate y'all. Oh, Lord. Where is my... Oh, there you are. Way back there. Man, you're always hard to find when I drop you down there. There we go. Blessings, blessings. Morning. Morning, morning. We're supposed to be doing a timeless Yeshua today. We'll see if that goes down. See if that goes down today. Home girl. What's up, man?
What's up?
Man, don't be coming up here like you tired. Bro, don't be coming up here like you tired, bro. My God. No. You only been up 1 hour. Man, stop.
No, I've been up since 6 o'clock. Listen, I got kids. I take them to school.
Oh, don't. Here we go. Excuse me.
I take them to school.
Listen, I got kids.
No,
listen, I got a hangnail. I got a hangnail.
It was part of the conversation. I get up at 6 o'clock to take the kids to school.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to get up you need to get up at 4, go to the gym, come back home, make breakfast for those kids, feed them, then take them to school. You hear me?
Well, I do all that except the gym, okay? Just give me a break.
She's like, calm down. Whoa, calm down now.
Calm down, for real. Slow. Get off the gas.
Get off the gas.
So extra.
Being so extra.
Jeez.
Stop being extra. Ain't nothing wrong going to the gym, man. Now I haven't been actually in a couple of weeks. I need to go. I need to start going back. You can't let off too long, man. You let off too long, and then they're gonna come back and get you one way or another. Can't let off too long.
What up?
Oh my Lord, Ned, can you go to a box that's not at the bottom?
Oh, dude, I accidentally selected up. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, it was an accident? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, all right. Okay, then. Oh, well. He's like, you know what? I didn't want to be up here anyways.
He was coming to back me up. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah, he definitely was.
Boom.
I'm coming here and be like, hold on, man. He's like, I haven't been in a few months myself. What is that? All right. Oh, Lord have mercy. I would love to be up there, but I'm still doing my push-ups. This guy. Still doing your push-ups and running and flutter kicks and all that. You can come up here, just mute your mic so we don't hear all that hard breathing.
Until I get tired.
Yeah. Yeah, Nina, yesterday I told Ned, I said, I'd have you doing, man, you'd be so skinny. I'd have you running in place, doing flutter kicks, running. Like I said, it would never end. And he said something in a text like, I can't remember how he worded it, like, how long do I got to run for or something? And I put, till I get tired. That's how long.
He's got to run till you get tired. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you keep running. He's like,
I assume it would be fun.
You heard me?
Huh?
You can use that on my kids.
Yeah.
I assume Trot meant it.
Have mercy. Go ahead, Christian. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I was assuming that Trot meant until he get tired and Trot wouldn't be running with him. He'd be standing there watching him.
Exactly.
Right.
Trot be talking with a lawnmower.
Yeah. Now, when you get someone to run, you don't run with them. It's a punishment. So you tell them to go run. And if they ask, Well, how long am I supposed to? Until I get tired. I'll let you know when I'm tired. How about that? That's how long. Now, if y'all are just doing PT, well, then you run with them. But if they're too stupid to have a good time and they ruin something, then say, just run, just go. Just start moving them feet fast. Hurry up. Well, how long you in until I get tired? That's how long. Until you get it. Until you get it. Let's see.
I got a question about the super fan.
Huh?
I've been
You got a question? What?
looking at this thing and I can't figure it out.
What's it about?
About the super fan.
Super fan? What is
The
that?
super fan. You're
Super fan. What?
it's you. It used to. Well,
You're cutting
it
out, bro.
used
You're
to be
cutting out. You're
called
cutting out bad.
subscription,
You're
but
cut-
now
You're cutting out bad, dude.
can you hear me now?
Those words I did. Yes.
Okay, so it used to be called subscription.
What used to be called subscription?
The super fan.
Oh my God. You probably don't need to use
The
super
little
fan.
heart me thing.
What? Start over. Can you just start all over?
Well, that's what it's called.
I know, but speak to me in complete sentences. Like, for instance, if I say, I got to go to the store and get me sodas, and someone says, what store? I'm going to tell them Walmart, right? So I don't understand what you're talking about. You just keep talking about pancakes. But what? At Walmart? Or what are you talking about?
Give me soda.
Okay, so you the last update when they changed the subscription to Superfan, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I need to know, what store are you talking about?
She's talking about the TikTok store.
Christian.
Okay.
I know it's hold on. Listen, Jennifer. I know what you're talking about now, but I'm trying to help you come across that everybody understands what you're saying, because I'm telling you right now, you are not clear on what you're talking about. What you're doing is you're talking to people in a way that you're wanting them to assume that they know what you're talking about. You need to explain yourself. What are you talking about? Think about everything you're talking about and say it. Because it works for the Bible too. Look, y'all do this too. Listen, y'all do this with the Bible too. You'll start talking about something. You're not talking about the chapter, the book. You're not bringing up people's names. And you just want everyone to assume. That is not how you express yourself. Nobody should have to assume what you're saying. So what are you talking about? When I say it, you're going to be like, well, you should have known. Well, that's what I'm saying. Nobody should have known. You need to be able. All right, go ahead.
Or either not breaking up, or do you not hear me trying to explain to you?
All right, let's say I didn't hear you. Start over.
Okay.
Let's say I didn't hear you. Start over.
Okay, so the little heart me
No.
thing. If
Yeah. Okay.
And
No. You're not Okay. I'm going to help you out. Are you talking about YouTube or TikTok?
TikTok.
How do I know that? You never said TikTok one time. You understand what I'm telling you?
I don't think there's anything on YouTube that is called Superfan.
I don't know any. Yeah, but I don't know what any of that stuff's called. You understand? I don't know what any of those. I don't remember what none of that stuff's called, Jennifer. If you're talking about TikTok, you need to start off by saying, "Hey, on TikTok," and start explaining what you're saying. Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Hello. It's important. I'm telling you, it's very important what I'm telling you. If you're gonna explain something to someone about the Bible, and there's a bunch of people in here that do this, They'll just start talking about the Bible and everybody's like, well, where are you at? Or what are you talking about? And you're like, oh, well, it's on this book, this chapter, this verse, and in the story, this is happening. So we can't talk to people like they're supposed to like read your mind or like assume everything. I'm just saying, it's better for you. It's better for you. There's going to be people that will just like disengage from you. They won't even talk to you because they're just going to get tired of like trying to get you to explain what you're saying, and then you accidentally will get offended because you're like, well, am I saying something wrong, or are you saying something wrong? Like, who's wrong here? And the person is not picking up with where you're at, and it's because it didn't start off correct. It started off kind of just all over the place. I'm telling you, the Bible, if you do this talking about TikTok, you're going to do it with the Bible. That's what I'm saying. You're going to do it with the Bible. And then now you got to go back and start over. And then you could be tempted to get angry or get offended when the truth is it's called, we all do it. It's called lazy talking is what it is, right? Lazy talking is kind of just hopping in the middle of a conversation and just expecting someone to hurry up and pick up where you're at. Now, if we've been talking about something for 30 minutes, let's say, for instance, we're talking about coffee for 30 minutes straight. And someone goes, well, I don't know. The light blend it's kind of my favorite. But if I start a conversation off with someone who goes, hey, the light blend is kind of my favorite, and we ain't been talking about coffee, I mean, yeah, we can say, okay, let me see, light blend. Could be talking about coffee, but people shouldn't have to do that. Need to be able to, right, speak in complete sentences so people can understand what it is you're saying. So now that I know you're talking about TikTok, and you're going to have to forgive me, I don't know what you mean by super fans, and I'm not being funny. What are you talking about, super fans, bro? I'm being serious. Or am I not saying it right? Ain't that what you said?
Are you done?
Yeah, what is super fans?
Okay. Just making sure you're done with the lecture.
Yes, ma'am. I'm done.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Easy.
You're stupid.
Hey, Jennifer, he's angry at you.
She said, are you done? Hey, I'm sitting there talking. She played tic-tac-toe. She's like, oh, man, I lost that time. Hold on.
You got dartboards. I don't know what you thought.
She's playing Wordle.
Yeah, she's playing.
Wordle.
She's on Wordle. She's like, how is a 5-letter word so hard? I don't understand. All right, so
there's every 5-letter word in existence.
Bro, I don't know, bro. That game, dude. There was a word the other day. I listen. When I play Wordle, I'm not going to the dictionary. I'm not doing any of that. If I can't figure out the word, then if I get to 3, if I miss 4, let's put it that way. If I miss number 4, if I miss number 3, the next couple of tries, Bubba, I'm guessing. Like, I'm just being honest, because there's a word that we put in there the other day, and I'm like, bro, I don't got the biggest vocab, but I have no idea what that word is right there. And I'm like, and I don't feel like going looking it up. All right, Jennifer. So you're talking about TikTok, and you said, Rhonda, what'd you say? Hubby is the worst at lazy talk. And when I can't read his mind, I'm the problem. He needs to hear this. Oh God, that's the worst thing. Don't say, hey, come here. Hey, come here. Come hear this. And he's going to hear people talking about lazy. Lazy talk's a problem. It really is. But again, we all do it. So if you can find someone that never does it, wow. I mean, there's got to be at least one person that's like the best at it, right? Like the best at not doing lazy talk. But at times we can all do it, but we got to be careful. All right, Jennifer. So what's a super fan or whatever you're talking about?
Okay. So, do you remember the little emojis Can you add like little emojis to your super fan?
No, I'm asking what is a super
And
fan?
also,
No,
I got a quick.
what's a super fan, bro? I'm asking.
It used to be called subscription.
Oh yeah, they did change that. Is that what it is now? Yeah, I think you're right. Super fans. Oh yeah, the subscribers, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you want
Yes.
the emojis to be changed in there?
Like, can you add emojis? Look, I missed my little question mark because that's how I used to get your attention.
Are you saying? Hold on. Let me ask this. So you can't choose that anymore? You can't use it?
No, it's something that you would have to add.
They're not there. They gave us those generic tap ones and the heart ones and all those other ones. We don't have your customized stickers anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, remember somebody kind of like, I don't know if they bought TikTok or what they did. But whenever that change happened, stuff moved around. So it's not like I took them away. I'll get in there and try to mess with it, but I don't know if it's something that I can mess with or not. You know?
First off, God bless to everybody. Good morning, Dre. Good morning, CJ, Hall, and Sheikh. God bless you guys. This is me, Jordanian.
Oh, what's up, man?
You left me out of everybody.
So if you can give me the big screen.
It's okay. He left me out too.
Hey, Christian. God bless you, Nina. God bless you. You know, my sister, my brother. This guy, martial law. Christian. Habibi, man.
Absolutely. Martial law.
Martial law. So if you look at this right here, Trot, you can add it here instead of your subscription. They can send a penny instead of sending $10 for the people that can't send it. You can add it here. There's a lot of like live creators that have them in their little chats. You can put all your emotes that you had in your subscription file, like for the people that are subscribed. They can send their daily heart me's. Everybody that joins, they can send the heart me's, and they can have these.
Yeah, but what did you click on to pull that screen up?
Right here, you go in the comments. If you click in the comments, it's going to be the heart in the comments.
Oh, Jennifer, look at Hulk. He just put a whole bunch of them in there.
Yeah, Hulk, you can put it there, and then you can put your emotes. You can put your picture, descaled. You can put anything you want there, brother. That's the new update on the TikTok that they have, the new creators.
All right, Hulk. All right, Hulk. See if you can put a red question mark.
Nah, bro, they ain't there. You gotta put it there.
Oh, okay.
You gotta add it.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's what she's talking about though.
I got
you know what I'm saying, right? You know, like from Luke panel and everybody else's panel, right? You know what I'm talking about, right?
What are you talking about?
Hulk, he understands. So if I go to a different creator and I screenshot the same section that he has all different like tabs, W's, Bible verses, and everything else. Like another creator that I follow, that me and Hulk follow.
What he's saying
literally
is
have to customize it.
you can
have
put
to
the same thing.
Or have somebody make it for you. Yeah, have somebody make it for you, brother. Or if you have the old ones saved, you can just add them.
Yeah. I'll get in there and play with it and figure it out. I just didn't know what Jennifer, I put a red question mark in there, and it's big though. It's it's bigger than the little red one you get on your phone. Yeah. And she wants that back, and she was asking. So she wants that back. So I'm gonna have to get in there and try to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the new update that they have on here. It's very difficult with the new updates that they have and the new policies that they have. Nobody can afford $10 a month for subscriptions. You know, like it's ridiculous. If they bring it down to like $2, everybody will resubscribe. You know, but like $10, that's too much.
Yeah,
everything is. Oh, there he goes.
No, those are the little ones, bro. No, I had one. No, I had one that was like probably 3-4 times bigger than that. Like it was very noticeable. Yeah, Net. No, we're not talking about the phone emoji red question mark. We're talking about the one that I had in there as a sticker. She would put Hulk. Can you put a couple of those? Try to find the biggest symbol you can, Hulk, and put them in your name.
Well, listen. Look what I'm about to do.
Look at Hulk. See how big those stickers are. The question mark. The question mark might have been a little bit bigger than one of those stickers. Yeah.
Watch what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna send you my heart meter right now. You want to get a little heart on your head. The little heart right there that you get. Now watch. It unlocks a lot of perks. As soon as they send that little heart on top of like right there, it unlocks everything. So I can do it too. Right now I can do these. You just tap all these emotes right here. You can add them, right?
Yeah. She wants the big red question mark though. I don't think they have that in there.
No, you gotta add them. You have to add them. Look at this. They got a super fan sale right now. 50% off your first month.
Oh my God, I just put the red question mark in there. It's there now. I just synced it. Okay,
you see
it's
what
there.
I'm saying, Jay? You see what I'm saying?
There it is.
World is saved.
There it is.
World is saved. Bible time.
Hey, can you put the red check mark in there, and I'll do it for you, sister. Because we're surrounded by donkeys. Okay, I got it.
There, Nina, put it in there.
Thank you.
Oh, you got the super fan.
Is my favorite.
We just had to have a red question mark, guys. We just had to have
the heart means. I don't know how that works, but
the problem is, I know what she wanted, and none of y'all knew what she wanted. It's easy. It's done. It's done. I understood what she wanted. The task was understood. The mission has been accomplished. The enemy has been unalived. We're good. Let's move on.
All right.
Dre's tired.
God loves Dre, man. God loves Dre. Dre's jet lag right now. All right, I'm gonna drop. God bless you.
Hold on. I haven't seen Jennifer. Jennifer, I need you to put a red question mark in there.
So I see what you're saying now. These are the subscriptions. The subscribers are different than what I have.
Yeah.
Than the options that I have.
Yeah.
So you could add them in there too. You can have the
No, they were in there. They were in there. She's asking why they got removed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, there was a lot of things custom in there, but something happened. They got taken out. I don't know why. I don't know how. Jennifer, you gonna put a red one in there or what?
Does anybody else have access to your account?
Nobody.
I might have to do an update.
Yeah, no. Even if someone did have access to that account.
Oh, I see it now. Tammy, yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
And there you go. You see, I put the big question mark.
Yeah.
I see it getting my belly. Oh, look, they added it. Look at it. They're back.
Yeah, it's there.
Is there an Ehud emote in there?
I don't know. I wish they'd let us create one. That'd be cool.
We could put it.
Looking at the pictures from last year to now, that beard looks good on you, man. That beard fits you, brother.
Yeah, well, the last time I really, really wore it was when I was overseas. I grew it out a couple of years ago, and I just wasn't ready for it, man. I cut it back off, but I might let it rain for a little bit.
No, the beard looks good on you. It's a good look on you, bro. As soon as you shave it off, you got that baby face. You know what I'm saying? It's that baby face.
Well,
God bless you all,
yeah,
man.
you too, man. Yeah.
You too, my man. Go Bears.
Go Bears. Oh, the Bears are doing good, though.
Come on, go Bears.
Hey, the Bears are doing good, though, bro. I think they only got like 2 or 3 losses.
They haven't played anybody real yet. They're like another version of the Cowboys. Y'all
my God. Listen, bro. So are the Jets any good this year?
No,
bro.
Okay, so all right. So the Jets are no good. New York Giants are no good. Who else is no good?
The other team you just won, the Raiders, they're trash.
Okay, Raiders. Who else?
The only good team you played, you tied.
No, I'm not asking. I'm asking who's no good. So you gave me 3. Who else?
I'm talking all the ones you played, the ones that you won.
No, I'm asking who else is not a good football team? Who else other than these 3?
In all the NFL?
Yes.
Oh man. The Vikings are bad. The Bengals are bad. The Browns are bad.
Okay.
Cowboys.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that goes without saying.
The Dolphins are bad.
Dolphins. Okay, so before you know it, there's 12 bad teams. So does any of them play anybody good? Who plays somebody good?
Oh, yeah.
Carolina, my bad.
Yeah, Carolina's really bad.
Y'all sit there and name 15 teams that are no good, but yet they play NFL teams. But yet they don't play no good teams.
Brother, what we're saying is...
I know what you're saying. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Oh, so how are we wrong? Explain how we wrong.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No. I do not want the thesis. No thesis.
I want to know.
Are you
the thesis on the Cowboys? And how
Please.
they
you're gonna change. Oh wait, so you want to change the subject? You want to change?
Talk about
Hold on a
the
second.
Bible.
So you want to change the subject? You want to talk about Cowboys now?
No.
The subject was always the Cowboys.
No, it wasn't. It was who was bad teams.
Yes, it was.
It was bad
I said
teams.
the Bears are just like the Cowboys.
No, I
They
changed
beat
it.
sorry
I
teams.
changed the subject and I said I want to know who all the sorry teams
I'm
are.
glad you admitted it. You changed
Exactly.
it.
I changed it. So therefore, it wasn't always the Cowboys. So it wasn't always the
Put
Cowboys.
runners in the chat, please. Put runners in the chat.
All right. So now you want a thesis on the Cowboys? Is that what you said?
No, we did this. Trot. We did a whole show yesterday on trading cards. We've got to do the Bible, please.
You go watch the lives, Chris, that you missed. How about that? You go watch the lives that you missed. How about the first 4 years we were doing this? You just you go all the way back there.
Oh no, I have been. I've been.
There ain't no way you're done. You ain't done yet. You ain't done yet. You're not done yet.
I don't know if I'll ever be done because we keep uploading more. So I don't know if I'll ever be done.
No, maybe one day.
Yeah, you can't catch
What about
up.
all
You
the
gotta
things you
watch
didn't
the live
record?
and then
What about all the things? What about all the things you didn't record, Trot? Is that my fault too?
Yep, it's your fault too. What else? You got another question?
Well, I mean, I guess that answers all the questions, doesn't it? Oh yeah, you weren't there. That's your fault.
It's your fault. You weren't there.
You should have known me.
Wait a second. Are you breathing? That's your fault. You're breathing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you tired? That's
Are you
your fault.
tired? Wait a minute. Did you get out of bed today? Oh no, that's your fault.
Bro, I'm tired. My flight was delayed 2 hours in the tube, bro.
Where are you at? Where are you at right now?
I'm in Chicago.
Yeah. You at Chi-Town, bro?
So was
you
I.
at Chi-Town?
Dre dodged me, bro.
Yeah, I got in here like 4 hours ago, man. I'm like, oh my God. Bro, I got on the plane and they were like, well, we can't leave because the bathroom sinks in the back don't work. Who gives a crap about the sinks, man? This flight is an hour and a half long. Like, who cares? It took longer to fix the sink than to get to Chicago.
Dang.
Yeah, and then they fixed the sink. All right, we're leaving, and they pushed off, and we were at the flight line, and they was like, we got to go back because they forgot to do one more thing with the paperwork, and we had to go all the way back, bro, for another hour.
Whoa, what are you talking about? You had to go back in the air?
No, bro. Like we were, like you know how you
what
push
the
off.
heck? Well, then what do you mean they went back?
He said the air.
How did they go?
You know when you go to the flight line when you're about to take off, or you're gonna fly out.
Yeah.
So we pushed all the way there. Like we're about to take off.
Y'all pushed out. Y'all pushed out. Y'all had to drive back.
Yes, bro. That thing is slow.
That thing goes like maybe 6 miles an hour.
Bro, it's so bad, bro. I was so frustrated. And then they pull over, and then the guy that was in the corner, like in the window seat, he just kept having to get up. I'm like, bro, how much can you pee, bro? Like, seriously, like you're acting like you're a 3-year-old. It's crazy.
Was he being extra? Was he being extra, Dre?
He's being extra, bro.
Mm-hmm. And there was like 2 babies on there that were losing it. And I was like, oh my God, it sounds like Christians on this plane the whole time. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
I put my earplug on.
Easy.
Go. All right. I'm only going to say this, Christian, calm down. This is going to take 5 to 10 seconds and we're moving on. Who was able to get their cards yesterday?
Not me, bro. I might have to be out because I looked and I went to 2 Walmarts and they didn't have it. Target didn't have it. And I was like, all right, if I order it, I won't be home.
Oh, this dude right here.
I'm going to look one more spot today in Chicago. I'm going to look in Chicago one more time. If I find it, great. If I don't, I'm just going to have to be out.
Alex.
Oh, it's in Chicago.
Hey, Alex put explain the game.
Oh my Lord.
I don't think Alex understands American football.
If you don't know how to play the game, go to yesterday's live and watch it. There you go. There's
he's trolling.
I know he's trolling. I'm trolling him back.
He's trolling Christian though, not even you.
Yeah. All right, so Big Net, you didn't get them. Dre didn't get them. Oh my God, how much time do y'all need? We're gonna have to.
If I order it, they'll be in. But I'm not home. I'm not going to be home till Monday, so I won't be able to. I won't have them.
Okay, then we'll double pack. We'll double pack it. Y'all need to hurry up and get them then. I
think for next Sunday we could like do 2 packs maybe or something.
Yeah, bro, we can double pack it. It's not that serious.
All right,
we got plenty of time.
I'll have it for next week for sure.
Okay. All right, then we'll start next Sunday. It ain't that big of a deal. But just because we wanted to start Sunday doesn't mean we have to start Sunday.
Sergeant, you said to mark your words, Sergeant. You said if you don't have them by this weekend, then you're out.
That's true.
What you said.
Yep, that is what I said. What's your point?
That now you're saying it's not a big deal, guys. Nobody got them, so we're just gonna move on to next Sunday.
Okay, this is actually quite simple. This is quite.
Look. This is called the Sergeant Waffle. Watch the Sergeant Waffle.
Listen, first of all, waffling is that phrase is used when someone's trying to get out of something. I'm not trying to get out of nothing. What am I waffling out of first?
Literally waffling.
Let's explain what it is I'm waffling out of. All right? What am I waffling out of? I need to know.
You said that it was impossible and imperative to wiggle out of you not having your cards by tomorrow.
I said y'all need to have them. I said y'all need to have y'all's cards.
Do not play the game. That's what you said.
Yeah, because we want to play Sunday. That's exactly what I said. What's your point? All right, so show me what I'm waffling out of, sir.
So now we don't have to have them tomorrow, right?
Okay, but that's not waffling. I'm not waffling.
Can everybody put waffles in the chat, please?
Yeah, put waffles.
By all means. Put
that's not what waffling is.
Thank you, Big Net. The waffle, the egg, the bacon, the whole.
That's not what waffling is. That's not what waffling is.
Bro, you're waffling.
No, waffling is when you say something. Waffling is when you say something and you messed up. You didn't say it right. Like, for instance, if I said that Jonah built the ark, and you say, whoa, Jonah didn't build the ark. And I'm like, yeah, it was Jonah. Bro, no, it wasn't. Hold on a second. Everybody be quiet. Hold on. Who built the ark? Oh, well, what I meant to say was, and now the person is waffling because they messed up. I didn't mess up. I said, we're going to play Sunday. And I want to play Sunday. But y'all suck. And none of y'all got y'all's cards, so we can't play.
Listen, Lego my ego, waffle.
That ain't waffling. That ain't waffling. Heck nah. I said we're playing Sunday, and y'all are not man enough to get y'all's cards, so I can't rely on you. Weak links. See, you want to go to who has a
I can get mine.
Huh?
I can get mine. I just forgot.
Okay, well then, so you suck. Big Net sucks. Dre sucks. There ain't no waffling here. Y'all suck. How about y'all waffle out of that?
Great. Now run till I'm tired.
How about y'all waffle out of that?
Actually,
nobody waffling over here.
Waffle. I said I was following the orders of the sergeant. He said if you don't have the cards, you don't play. I said, well, I'm not playing because I won't have my cards.
All right, that's fine. I'm writing
that's not waffling.
That's okay.
That's standing on business.
No,
sir.
that's standing on business. How about this? You don't get paid. You ain't getting paid this month. How about that?
God,
that ain't standing on business.
Easy.
If I was in control of that paycheck, I bet you have it. Yeah,
I bet y'all request mask.
There you go, right? I did stupid.
I can't give him the go. I'm not at home, Jordan. If I was on the soundboard, I definitely would have gave it to him.
Man. All right. So I need to list everybody who sucked. Let me see. Everybody but me.
Well, technically, we have till tomorrow, so you can't make a list yet.
Yes, I can because I can go get my. I got mine yesterday. I got mine yesterday.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that people can still get it today. The deadline's not over, so you can't say they suck till the deadline.
Okay, well, you done said, I can't find them. I went to all the gas stations, all the 7-Elevens.
I did my due diligence in Denver, but I said I would look in Chicago. Maybe I could find them here.
Man, just order them suckers and send them to your house.
By the way, I'm going to go to the Michael Jordan store. It's a 6-story shoe store of all Michael Jordans, all of them. They're in Chicago, so
they're going to have the first. Hey, they're going to have the first pair ever made.
All of them. They're all in there.
Brand
Every
new?
one of them. Brand new. All of them.
I need to see the picture of the first ones that ever came out.
I will do a whole video when I get to the store. Hopefully I
No
can
way. I had them. The first Jordans that ever came out, I had them. My cousin gave them to me.
If you still had them, even if they were beat up, them things are still worth a couple $1,000.
Yeah, I had them. I think the ones I had were blue and white. I think.
Well, those aren't the originals. They got to be black and red.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're not the first. Which ones were they blue and white?
They could still be Jordan 1s, but they're not like the very first Jordans that came out were the ones that were banned because the NBA said you have too much black in your shoe, and they were like, "Well, the whole league is black. What are you talking about?"
Too much black. But Jordan was his uniform was black and red.
Yeah, but the NBA was playing about the shoes being too much. It was too much black in the shoe, I believe it was. So
Dre,
he had to change the color pattern.
Oh.
Have you seen the movie with Matt Damon about how they signed him and got him shoes and stuff? That was actually a really good movie.
It's actually real true too. That's pretty factual. His mom.
Yeah, but they did a great job. I was very surprised. I was like, this is going to be terrible, and it was really good.
No, it was a good movie.
Yeah, I give it a 7 or 8. It was good. I just think they could have done.
By the way, Eddie Murphy has a documentary on his life out right now on Netflix. I started watching it. It's really freaking good, man. If you guys like Eddie Murphy, that's a good one.
But if you don't like Eddie Murphy, you're wrong.
Bro, do you know what my go-to movie, like if I just want music in the background, if it's not Star Wars or like a sci-fi, do you know what my go-to movie is, bro?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, what? Trash. What?
White chicks. You don't like Beverly Hills Cop?
Not compared to the movie I'm about to say. Absolutely not.
You talking about Raw, the stand-up?
I knew
you
y'all
said it was a movie, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but y'all ain't gonna guess it, bro, because it's old. It's old.
Does it have to do with Eddie Murphy?
Yes, he's the main character, bro, in both of these movies that I play. I play him all the time.
Is it the one where he's like a gangster and
no, y'all are way up there, bro. It's a throwback.
That movie.
It's a throwback.
That is a throwback.
Child? Oh, Dr. Doolittle.
No, that's trash.
That's not a throwback.
It is not.
That's actually newer.
Trash. Yes, Erica, Texas got it. Coming to America, bro.
Oh yeah, Coming to America. Yeah.
I should have known that. You said that before,
bro. Coming to America, and well, dang, what's the name of the other one? I don't remember the name of the other one that I watched. Millionaire, or
Trading Places.
Trading Places, bro. I play those two movies. If I'm in a house doing something and I don't have Star Wars or some sci-fi movie playing in the background, bro, one of those two movies are playing all the time.
And you know it's Lion King, don't be lying.
Huh? Lion King?
Who says you put on Lion King?
Eddie Murphy's in Lion King?
No, I know your wife picks out Disney movies for you.
Oh, Disney movies?
All right. For all you geniuses out there, what country was Eddie Murphy from in Coming to America?
Zimbabwe.
No. Come on, man. Y'all ain't really Coming to America fans. See what I'm talking about? Y'all bug. Nobody knows. That's crazy.
It wasn't Nigeria. It wasn't the Congo.
He said Nigeria. What the hell dropped this guy?
I said it wasn't.
Duh. It wasn't a real country.
No,
yeah. Everything's fake. Everything's fake.
It was Zamunda, man. Zamunda.
Yeah, it's all fake. The culture, the everything. I mean, obviously, you look at half of the stuff when they were making the movie, they got a lot of it from Africa, but it's not a real place.
No, it's not.
He says, and honey, when I say he's got his own money, he's got his own money. What
was the McDonald's name again? I can't remember. I'm trying to think.
It's McDowell's.
McDowell's. That's what it is. McDowell's.
He says
they did a part 2 to Coming to America. It was pretty good.
Oh, they did?
Oh, it was Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
No, Arsenio Hall is his servant.
That's what I'm saying. I thought for some reason it was Wesley Snipes and it was Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did a part 2, of
I didn't know that. Who's in it?
It's good,
all of
bro.
them.
People.
I need to.
They're still all in it.
I don't recall ever seeing a part 2. I mean, I'll go.
Yeah,
it just came out recently, bro.
Not recently. It's been out for years.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Or I probably saw it and I was like, I just probably didn't like it. That's probably what it was. Because
2021.
It was pretty good.
I'm gonna go check it out. But I'm just saying, you can't beat part 1. You just can't. You just can't, bro. It's too good, bro. It's Eddie Murphy at his best. Everything about that movie's funny. That dude. What,
Harlem Nights.
Arsenio,
I was 1 year off of you.
Arsenio Hall. He's that pastor. He's the family's pastor, Dre.
Yeah.
He said, I love the Lord. Hey, listen. He says,
oh my gosh. Derailed.
Listen, he says, I love the Lord. And if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right. That's what he said. That's what he said, bro. He said, if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right, bro. Come on. He said, he said he helped Daniel get out of the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Stop, bro.
I don't care who you are, bro. I don't care who you are. It's too funny, bro. When I heard him say that first, I was young too, bro. I busted out laughing, bro. He said he helped Gilligan get off the island. Oh man, I don't care who you are, bro.
Eddie Murphy played every single role in that barbershop, pretty much.
Yeah,
he played the Jewish guy. He played the barber.
Yeah, he played everybody. He played everybody, dude. Except Arsenio Hall played one of the ladies that they were trying to date, the pastor, and one of the guys in the older man, the one sitting against the wall. Arsenio played one of them in the barber shop. He's like 3 or 4 people. Oh, it's too good.
Yeah, and the Coming to America too. He's the barber again. The barber's still alive and Coming to America too.
I need to go check it out. But part 1 is. But trading places, bro. He's on that little scooter. He's like, those officers came up there. They picked him up. You know, he can't hold his legs up forever, bro. They finally come down. He's like, it's a miracle. I got legs.
Yeah.
You know, the cops are looking at each other like, bro, get out of here, bro. Bro, that movie's so good.
Hey, did you see? You know who Carlos Mencia is?
That name sounds familiar.
He's a Mexican comedian, bro. He had me cracking up yesterday. I saw this little skit of his that he's doing.
Yeah,
and he's like, yeah, you know, ICE came up and started pepper spraying Mexicans, and Mexicans was like, oh no, and then they started licking their fingers like, oh, you're trying to get us with hot sauce? He's like, that ain't gonna work.
Oh,
he said they're trying to get us with jalapeno juice.
Jalapeno juice, hot sauce. They're trying to get us with hot sauce jalapeno juice. That's funny.
He said that ain't gonna work.
But they were acting like it hurt at first, or what?
I was crying about it. Yeah, they were like, he's like, they sprayed like, oh no, like, you know, they're scared about it.
Yeah,
he starts licking his.
Oh, they start tasting it.
He's like, it's jalapenos.
It's jalapenos. Oh, trying to burn me with jalapenos. That's funny. Yeah. Let me see. All right, we're supposed to be doing a timeless Yeshua today. Dre, what'd you bring, bro? What's up? What we got?
I'm gonna bring one that should be fairly easy, but it's good to see.
Let's go. All right. Y'all can share the live now. Oh man, come on, let's go.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about Zechariah 9:9, which is used very, very, very commonly amongst Christians. But I'm going to prove to you today that even the rabbis of old, the sages, believed in this particular verse. So it's one of the most clearest Messianic prophecies in the whole entire Tanakh. Like I said, even the rabbis, especially the rabbis of old, they all agree that this is speaking about the King Messiah and the Redeemer of Israel. So the key question is, how would the Messiah come, is what the rabbis were talking about. And the rabbis offer two scenarios, and only one of them fits history and also matches Yeshua. So Zechariah 9:9, for those of you guys that don't know, it's the one that says, "Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O daughter of Jerusalem. Behold, your king comes to you. He is righteous and having salvation, humble and riding upon a donkey, even upon a colt, the foal of the donkey." So there's a couple of key points that the rabbis point out. Number one, he's your king, meaning royal authority. He brings salvation in the divine mission. He's humble and not coming as a conqueror yet. And he rides a donkey, not a war horse. So in the Sanhedrin, which is in the Talmud, in Sanhedrin 98b, there's two ways that the Messiah might come. Now check this out. Y'all take this in. This is hilarious. There's Sanhedrin 98, I'm sorry, not 98b, 98a. It says that there's two ways that the Messiah might come. And this is in the Talmud Balvi, Sanhedrin 98a, and it records the rabbinic debate. These are two rabbis that were debating, right? Or several rabbis, they're all debating. And this is what they say. If Israel, and I quote, "If Israel is worthy, he," meaning the Messiah, "will come with the clouds of heaven." It says, "If they are not worthy, he will come riding on a donkey."
Hold on a second.
Isn't that funny?
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Just to be clear.
Stop laughing.
All right. Just to be clear. Okay, start over, bro. Okay, I understand the cloud, the donkey, but what did you say before that?
So Sanhedrin 98a, it says that there's two ways that the Messiah might come. These are the rabbis arguing.
Yeah.
So it says, and I quote, these are two rabbis arguing. It says, "If Israel is worthy, he will come with the clouds of heaven. If they are not worthy, he will come riding a donkey." Baruch Hashem. Mazel tov. They cook themselves, bro. That's a cook.
Yeah.
That's a big cook right there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the Talmud, the Talmud in Sanhedrin 98a is cross-referencing, like obviously we know Daniel 7:13, where it says the Son of Man shall come riding on the clouds from heaven. So we know that in Daniel 7:13. So the interpretation is that the clouds is glory, power, and victory, and the donkey is humility, affliction, and mercy. The rabbis clearly saw Zechariah 9:9 as the donkey scenario. So the conclusion from the sages is that the Messiah will literally come upon a donkey if Israel is spiritually unworthy. Imagine that. That's so crazy. So we see in Matthew 21:1-7, where Yeshua enters Jerusalem and he instructs his disciples to bring him the donkey and the colt, and he sits upon the colt and rides into Jerusalem. Matthew explicitly shows us this.
Yeah.
That goes back to Zechariah 9:9, which is one of my arguments I always have with the rabbinic Jews. And they're just like, well, it's not necessarily like that. The Messiah is going to be powerful, this and that. But they deny it. The reality is a lot of them don't even know what the sages say. And the sages actually agree with Jesus. He didn't do it on accident.
Yeah.
So in Matthew 21:4-5, it literally says all this was done to fulfill what was spoken by the prophet.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
So either Jesus was like some kind of weirdo psychopath that knew all the stuff and did these things on purpose to trick people, or he just knew that this was part of the mission. So he was either manipulating, doing witchcraft, or he was actually the Messiah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it's funny, right? Because in the time that Jesus walked the earth, how many quote unquote Bibles would you say they had?
Not many at all. It wasn't even. I don't think it was even codified. It wasn't codified at that time.
Well, they wrote them down. They wrote them down though.
Yeah, but they weren't like canonized. My point, like they weren't canonized into one.
Yeah. No, I don't mean canonized Bibles. I'm saying in their day Bibles, like their rolls, their scrolls.
How many Torahs?
There wasn't a lot, bro. It was a handful.
Yeah, that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making. They could have had a dozen, maybe 20. I mean, even if they had 30. What I'm saying is Jesus wasn't at the house sitting down with one every day. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Guys, y'all need to keep the bottom two empty.
Oh, I thought it was just one. Bottom one.
Bill can stay. Well, it was Bill. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, I let him up. I thought it was only bottom one, so that's why I let him up.
I mean, it ain't going to be a problem for him to come up for a little bit. No big deal. Bring him back up.
But Trot, how many millions of people were in Israel on the days of Christ?
Look at Kapoor. Look at what Kapoor wrote you, Trot. Idiot. What an idiot.
19 something days later and still no answer. What? Bro, you need to stop lying to yourself about that, bro. You need to stop lying about that, bro. Lying, bro. Well, you can give Kapoor an answer and that ain't the answer he wants. I gave him multiple answers. The funny thing is, let me see the number you got there. I'm gonna repeat that number. Actually, I gave you 1-930-830-79 answers. That's how many answers I gave you. Still ain't good enough. Where the heck you been hiding? Where you been hiding at, Kapora?
Well, he's been beefing, burning all TikTok. That's the
Kapora. You need to put a palm tree by your name. Blasphemy.
Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! No, absolutely not.
Leave it right there. We do not need that as our representative.
Hey, he said coming soon. He gonna be like who was it? It was Jay White. Somebody was giving her a hard time for having a palm tree. Jay White put like 50 palm trees in her name, bro. People are stupid. Yeah, no, it's funny. Anyway, the point I'm getting at is Jesus didn't have scrolls in his house every day, all day, and he was just sitting there reading them. You get what I'm saying?
Nobody was. Absolutely not.
All right. So when people say, oh, well, everybody knew those prophecies, they just reversed it and just made it happen. How would anybody know all those prophecies, bro? We have Bibles sitting in our house and people still don't understand this stuff. So they're sitting here trying to make us believe that everybody had a Bible or a scroll, right? The entire Torah, or the whole Tanakh. They think they had it right there in their house and they're just sitting there studying it, because that's what someone would have to do to try to even fake any of this stuff. That's what they would have to do. But what's funny is, how did Jesus know how to do all this stuff? How do you know how to do all of it? I'm not talking about the knowledge of it. Not only like, how did he know how to do it? How did it actually happen? Right? It's different to know how to do something. That's different. Like if I know that, let's say we all went, something happened and we all went back in time and we knew on a certain date the airplane was supposed to fly by the Wright brothers. And we showed up 2 weeks before, and the scenario that we find ourselves in, the Wright brothers are unalived. Bro, we may know that the plane is supposed to fly first on this day, but I don't know how to build one. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know enough, not even to start, bro. I mean, I might know how to build the shape of what an airplane's supposed to look like, but I guarantee you it ain't going to weigh what it's supposed to weigh. It's not going to defy gravity. So what I'm saying is, I don't believe making an airplane after you studied it for 20 years. I don't believe that is a miracle after you build it, because you learned. It was a process. You learned how to do it because you just learned how to defy gravity. But what these people are claiming, that Jesus is not the Messiah, they're saying that he had to start, like, usually people don't really start learning how to do something until they're around 5, 6 years old, something like that. And then about time they're, 15 or 16 or so, like 10 years later, they're very good at what they're doing, if not a master or very close to it. So they're saying that in order for him to make all these things come to pass, he would, number one, he would have to have the manual there with him all the time, every day. The manual of biblical prophecy and all this stuff, he would have to have it. And he would have to study it, and he would have to learn, like, somehow conspire with other people to make sure all these things happen. So he didn't only have to know what was going to happen, he would have to figure out the game plan on how to get all these things done. But the funny thing is, he didn't have the Tanakh in his house, and he just sat there at age 3, 4 years old and just freaking reading that bad boy. And then one day he turned 30 and he was like, oh, today's the day. I must go get me some followers. I figured this out. Like, if we had some way of proving that he had a Tanakh inside of his house and he never left and he just stayed there, that would explain some things, okay? Some. And when I say some, I'm saying out of the probably 1,000 crazy things that happened, it would explain 3 of them. But how are you going to explain how some of the other stuff happened? How did he know that when he got on a cross, how did he know? How could he confirm that they weren't going to break any bones while he was getting beat, taken all the way up there? You don't know that. If you go mess around with people, if you just go slapping people around, groups of people, and all right, I'm going to keep doing it until they start beating me up. How do you know if they're going to break one of your bones or not? You don't know that. You're taking a chance. You're taking a chance. It's kind of like saying, all right, I'm going to let them hit me, but I'm not going to break. My skin's not going to break. Blood's not going to come out of me. Bro, you don't control that. You go slapping around, go jump in the middle of a freaking crazy, what are those crazy people what are those crazy liberal protesters? What are they called? What's that group called?
Mosh pit.
No, Antifa. Y'all ain't never seen those crazy people?
I'm just playing, bro.
No, you just look. You go hop inside of the middle of an Antifa riot and see if one of them don't knock some teeth out of your mouth. They're crazy. Those people are crazy, bro. They're nuts. You're gonna sit there and you're gonna sit here and tell me Roman soldiers that their only job was to put people on the cross and make sure they were unalived. And if you were still alive, they're gonna break your knees in so you can't push yourself back up. Bro, they would hit people on the cross all the time. The way they put them up there, the guys would get broken bones. But now we're going to say, not only did he have a Tanakh in his house and he read it day in, day out for 29 years. And finally his last year, he went out and made some disciples on age 30. And in 3 years, not only did he understand what the entire Bible was talking about, and in 3 years, he got a big group of people to say, hey, let's fake this. And it all just worked out. I mean, so when they go, oh, it tells you right there. It tells you right there what was going to happen. Bro, these people didn't understand what any of that stuff meant. So you kind of start looking at, well, then who the heck was this dude then? Let's see. That's too funny. Yeah, so it's funny that they're talking about how the Messiah is going to come, and they're having conversation with themselves. And you understand, these people know the Tanakh; they read it a lot, and so they see the clouds. This idea of someone coming from the heavens, they see that as a glorious thing. But in the Bible, they see donkeys being one of the lowest burden carrier animals in the Bible. So, and it's funny, they say, okay, well then based on the Bible, we can agree that if Israel is worthy of the Messiah, he's going to come in the clouds. Okay, right? You can see that. You see this weird pattern about God and the clouds and stuff like that. So we know that he'd have to come from up there. And then it says, but if Israel's not worthy, he's going to come on a donkey. And so Jesus didn't only come on a donkey to make that correct. Like that's not the reason. But in the Bible, when you pay attention, the donkey is, it's the animal that does all the work. Like, even though it's doing everything, people don't look at it as the thing to admire. They don't look at it that way. So it doesn't surprise me, actually. I'll say that. It just don't surprise me at all that they chose to see it that way, that when the Messiah comes, if Israel is worthy, he'll come from the clouds. If they're not worthy, then he's going to come on a donkey. Well, the thing is, that's not in biblical speaking terms, that's not the reason that he came on a donkey, but that's what they could see. That's how they viewed it, which again, it just proves that to be true. But the reason he came on a donkey is because in the Old Testament, I think we've talked about this, or we should have, that in the Old Testament, it says that he rode in on a female donkey, and with the colt of the donkey. And that female donkey is talking about the old way. He came in on the old way, the law, the donkey that spoke to Balaam, the jaw mouth of an ass, which is a donkey that slew 1,000 men. Right? A donkey was used a lot in the Old Testament, and Jesus being in the Old Testament, but he's bringing in the new, that's going to be the donkey, because she's going to represent wisdom. But the wisdom that was used in the Old Testament, it's crazy, the wisdom of God, that Jesus rode a female donkey after he already knew Israel's rejected me. So he rides the old covenant, right, which is the female donkey that's used in the Old Testament a lot. He rides that female donkey. That was what King Saul, before he became king, he went out searching for his father female donkeys. And Samuel tells him, you found them. It's really referring to wisdom, is what it's referring to. Does that mean he really wasn't looking for donkeys? No, I believe he really was. But he was seeking the wisdom of his father, and he got it in Samuel, the prophet. And then, he became king and all that. But so Jesus is riding the Old Testament depiction of wisdom as a female donkey. Jesus is riding it while he's holding the colt, which is resembling the spirit in its entirety, right? So in the Old Testament, the spirit of wisdom is feminine. I mean, the spirit of wisdom is feminine, which is an attribute of the spirit, right? And the Bible tells us.
Wait, I think I missed it. Did you say that the fowl is the new covenant?
The fowl?
Like the baby donkey. Remember I say he rides on the donkey, he's the fowl and the donkey?
Yeah, the colt, that should be a colt though. It should be a boy.
Oh yeah, I mean the colt. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a fowl, my bad.
Yeah.
That's the new covenant.
Yeah, so in the Old Testament, we have the jawbone of an ass that Samson uses to unalive 1,000 men. You have a donkey, Balaam's donkey that spoke. You have there's a bunch of them in there. King Saul, he went searching for his father's female donkeys. A lot of these things are pointing to wisdom. All of them are, or to the spirit of wisdom.
The woman who lost her baby, the woman who lost her son, she rode a donkey to the prophet.
Yeah, no, there's a bunch. There's a bunch of them in there. But so Jesus is still in the Old Testament, and so he sits on a female donkey, which is the attribute of wisdom, the attribute of the spirit of wisdom that's used a lot in the Old Testament. And so Jesus is riding this female donkey, but the reason he says, hey, make sure you bring her and the colt with her. And so he rides the donkey in. They put the descaled palm trees on the ground. That was pretty funny. But they put the palm trees on the ground, and he's got the colt with them, which is bringing in the entirety of the spirit, which is a he, right? The spirit of God is a he. But he's riding the attribute, the spirit of wisdom that was used in the Old Testament a lot. So Jesus is riding that donkey into or on top of these palm trees as he's bringing the new covenant. He's riding the old and he's bringing the new covenant with him. And the new covenant did come, which is the entirety of the spirit, which happened in Mount Zion. So how when these Sanhedrin people are sitting here trying to figure out, well, how's he going to come? They're 100% looking at scripture that is telling you that glorious and awesome things come out of the heavens. So clearly they would say, okay, somebody sleeping?
No.
Oh.
I'm not really sure what you heard.
A gasp of air.
You might have heard Bill's dog snoring.
Yeah, it's Bill. Bill had his mic.
No, I've been on mute.
No,
I've been on mute all this time. I just unmuted.
No, you weren't.
Unknown caller.
I don't know. I don't think you were muted because I was trying to mute you and it wouldn't let me, Bill. Anyway, it don't matter.
Drinking my coffee.
Oh, then that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I heard your coffee slurping. Put that sucker on mute. Let me see. I knew I heard coffee.
Is it me?
It was. I was trying to mute you and you wouldn't let me. You were sipping on coffee. All right. What was I saying? Yeah. So, and I say this all the time. I know people like to give the rabbinical Jews, they like to give them a hard time and all this. And you go right on ahead, but I know what I see. And in the high 90 percentile, okay? Even though they're mean to Jesus and all this other stuff, if you were in their shoes, my friend, you would be too. I really dislike it when Christians think they're high almighty because you were a Gentile and you received the grace of God because you were not under the law. So you don't understand what it's like going from one covenant to another. You don't. If you think you do, you do not understand. That is not something easy to just throw away. It was the part of these people's lives. And then now you have these people coming over here telling us that we don't do it like this anymore. Come on, man. Come on. It's crazy. God showed you grace, right? Don't be Jonah. I'm talking to Christian people. I'm telling you right now, don't be Jonah. Don't do that. Don't turn into, oh man, you're going to show them grace too? Jonah's like, you didn't even earn the gourd and you're sitting here mad about that. But again, that gourd, that plant that God put there is representing shade from the tree of life. You did nothing to earn it. And if it's taken away from you, you're mad, but you did nothing to earn it. And God was just trying to show him, you're not understanding what I'm trying to tell you. I am the tree of life, and they need to be in shade. You sure did like it when you had shade, Jonah. He's just trying to show him, because man doesn't understand the grace and love of God. They don't understand it. Because when the law was given, the flesh is very easy. It's you don't even have to try, not even hard at all. You can just have someone explain the law to you, and you can say to yourself, yeah, if you do this, you're bad. And it's hard to turn someone's mind back the other direction. It's hard, man. It's not easy. All you got to do is go to a family member that's older than you and then ask them to talk about Bible. If they start bringing up sin and law within 5 minutes, right there, it's going to prove my point. If they talk about Jesus for a little bit, maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and you say, hey, what about law and sin? And just see how long it takes them to go back to Jesus. All you got to do, just see how long it takes them to go back. Because people, 100%, is very easy to concentrate on people's performance. So I'm still going to believe that in the 90 percentile, rabbinical Jews are reading the scriptures, and I believe they're just like Saul of Tarsus. I believe that their heart, in the sense of who God is, I believe that they're in that position that Saul of Tarsus was, and it's because of all this that's been passed down to them. They still have to make a choice at the end of the day, but don't be so quick to get mad when they talk bad about Jesus and all that. Like, I don't understand. How do you understand why these people are mad? They've been taught that there were this crazy sect of crazy religious people that came out of nowhere and just started saying that the Messiah came, and it's a lie. That's not the Messiah. So there are people that didn't have a choice to receive or reject the Messiah, and they're alive today. They didn't have a choice. I'm talking about when Jesus came, none of these people were alive. He wasn't walking amongst them. None of these people threw rocks at him, right? But they're in this culture, and it could be real easy to be judgmental on why they talk bad about Jesus. If you were part of that culture, you would too. And if someone didn't, you would think, what? This man was a crazy man. So I don't know. I don't understand why people, give them a hard time. I've heard people give them a hard time, and they're like, like for instance, when we talk about, the Talmud and things like this, you'll have a pastor read some of that stuff, and they're like, this is demonic. And it's like, no, it's not demonic. These people really believe that Jesus was crazy because they've been told that. You understand? Someone told them that he was crazy. It's demonic when those people commit blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, not when they're talking bad about Jesus. I don't understand this. You hear someone talking bad about Jesus, you need to understand, are they committing blasphemy against the Holy Spirit, or are they just talking bad about Jesus? It matters. Because if someone's been brainwashed to believe that Jesus was just some crazy man, where's the blasphemy against the Holy Spirit? It's not there. They're believing a lie. Blasphemy against the Holy Spirit is when the word is given to someone, and this person is claiming they're looking for truth. And they're like, man, I don't know if I believe that. And they never come to believe it. That person committed blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. You understand? That means the good news has been given to them, and it doesn't pierce their heart. I'm not talking about the heart that makes you cry, okay? Oh, I'm not talking about that. Not everybody does that. Enough of that. It's just people can get a pierced heart, and their mind can change because of that pierced heart. You don't got to sit there and cry for 4 hours that Christ finally found you. Listen, is it wrong to cry? No, it ain't wrong to cry. It ain't wrong to cry, but there are people, they don't feel moved unless they do cry, and that's a lie. That is 100% lie. You should be able to know whether something is changing your viewpoint just based on whether it's true or not. Not you going in the mirror and seeing, well, I'm not crying, so I don't think anything's happening. You're not moved by tears and crying. You're supposed to be moved by truth. And if someone is moved by truth, right? Again, we're talking about the moment of repentance, okay? When you come to God. If you're moved by truth and you cry, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But you don't judge people if they come to God and you're like, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure if there is true repentance there because you didn't cry. Not everybody operates that way. It goes both ways, right? So, but this, the Midrash, the Talmud, these things that these Jews have been writing down and they've been passing along for all this time, And, you know, it's so much you could say about how people read and view some of the stuff that's in there. And I admit some of it does sound pretty outrageous. You know, that, I mean, just some of the stuff some of them seem like they're trying to outdo each other, right? One of them will say, stupid old crazy man, you know, and then right next to it, oh, his mother was this, and, you know, he's going to burn in hell. I mean, some crazy stuff that, you know, it's like they're trying to outdo each other, who can talk the worst about this infidel Jesus that came to Israel and faked the whole world, you know. But again, I'm going to stay in the 90s. I don't care if it's 91. In the 90 percentile, the rabbinical Jews today is being as honest as they can with what they're reading. And if you think God don't see that, that's a mistake. Okay, He does see, just like He saw Saul of Tarsus. Saul was unaliving his people, but what he saw, what Jesus could see, being God, is that in here, he's like, this has to be right. But when Jesus said to him, you're kicking against the pricks, that right there shows me that Paul knew what he was doing was wrong, but because he was doing it for God, it can't be wrong. I mean, I know some people would say, no, he didn't feel bad. I'm not saying he felt bad. I'm saying that he was having thoughts of, man, this don't seem right, what I'm doing, but in the name of God. So God had something to work with because he just didn't understand what these people were talking about. And it's the same God. He didn't get dumber. He's not more stupid, okay? He's just as wise as he's ever been. And there are going to be, I believe, a huge mass turnaround. And it may not happen in our time, but the rabbinical Jews, there's going to be this huge acknowledgement of Christ. It will be huge, and I believe it's going to be over 50%, like in a very short period of time. They are going to see in their own Talmud, their own midrash, their own passed down writings, that as they're being as honest as they can with Scripture, the whole time God's talking to them. But they can't hear him. They just can't hear exactly what he's saying. But he kept them. He kept them the whole time. And it's going to be huge. It'll be a huge, what's this stream about? God. We're talking about God, the Father, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And it's going to be these writings that's going to help, because and I say this all the time, and I know I bore y'all with it, but I just think it's amazing that as God is taking care of the rest of the world, he has Jewish people that are trying to get like him back. You got to understand, guys, these people know that the Spirit of God used to rest on the Ark of the Covenant, and they don't have the Ark of the Covenant. They don't have the temple. So they're trying to get him back. And yes, we can say, oh, it's sad because it's Jesus. But you also have to understand that there are people that have been brought up to believe that all that is a lie. So if they've been brought up to believe that's all a lie, then they need to make some sense out of it. And you pay attention, if you just talk to one of them long enough, a lot of them, they're not trying to lie. That's not what they're trying to do. They're not trying to lie about anything. They just don't want to believe that happened like that. And so if you asked them, well, what happened to the temple? How was that able to, how come God left? How come God ain't coming back? And how come they got answers for all this? Oh, well, it says right here that, and they're trying to, again, like the scribes and the Pharisees, right? You search the scriptures, you read the scriptures seeking life, but they contest of me. And so they think they have to go back to the scriptures to figure out what they need to do. But all that's going to do is lead them back to God. That's all it's going to do, because it's going to lead them to Christ. And how they're already teaching their own people, right? Their younger generations, right? Like there's parts in the book of Isaiah, they don't even read to them. And some of them believe that somehow the book of Isaiah got tampered with by Gentiles. I mean, some of them believe this stuff. So they'll say, well, these didn't. These things right here didn't get messed up. So now what do they go to? They go to their own traditional pass downs, right? The Talmud, the Midrash, They go to these things. And now, in a way, they know it's not doctrine, but they're going to trust what the rabbinical Jews have been passing down. And those people didn't stop believing in God, right? So when you hear like the Catholics talk about, how they say, well, Islam we all pray to the same God. Islam, they pray to the same God. No. Jews pray to the same God. Jews do, not Islam. If you're gonna put together Christianity and Islam and call it Chrislam, it should have been Chris Shalom. Is what it should be. Shalom at the end of that. Chris Shalom. That's what it should be. It should have been the Jews that they went to and put together, because it's them that prayed to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Them. The Islam don't pray to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They pray to the God of Abraham, Ishmael, and Muhammad. That God doesn't exist. So they missed it. The church missed it big time. And when I say the church, I'm talking about the Catholics that call themselves the church. And they're real slick. They think they get you too by saying, oh, well, Jesus said the gates of hell will not prevail. Are you saying the gates of hell prevailed? And it's like, bro, the church that Jesus was talking about was a spiritual church. The gates of hell will never overcome the spiritual church. What y'all hold on to is a physical church. The church has always been spiritual. The temple is something that's not built with hands. So that temple, which is each one of us, we make the church. It doesn't matter what physical title you give yourself and you say, we are the church. No. The gates of hell did not overcome the spiritual church that Jesus built. It did not overcome it. And your physical church, the Catholic Church, is not that spiritual church. I believe there are people that are part of the Catholic Church that are part of this church, but all y'all are not. Okay, just like any other physical building, right? But yeah, I just think it's amazing that the stuff that we can see. Why did he ride a donkey and her colt into Jerusalem? Is that where he rode it into?
Yes, Trot.
Where's the verse that says it's Jerusalem? Because I think I'm right. Anybody? Let me look it up. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
It's in Matthew 21. Give me a second.
21:5. And in John 12:14 and 16 and 15.
and 17 and 18 and 19.
Yeah. Matthew 21, I got it. 21:5. Behold,
21:5.
Your king is coming to you, gentle and mounted on a donkey, even on a colt, the foal of a beast of burden.
No, I want to know where it says he's riding in Jerusalem. I want the verse that's telling us where he's riding into, not if he's on a donkey or not. I already know he's on a donkey.
Okay. Go to Matthew 21. When 21:1, when they approached Jerusalem and had reached Bethpage at the mountain on the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent 2 disciples ahead saying him to them, go into the village opposite you, and at once you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, okay, you don't want none of this, you want this. So okay.
It's Matthew 21:10. It's literally Matthew 21:10, the exact verse he's looking for.
Go ahead, Christian, read it.
I can't read it.
Christian, next time, can you hold on? Let me see. Christian, next time, can you let us know that?
Sure.
Can you say, hey guys, I can't read it, but the address is this?
Bro, you are
just saying, bro. I'm sitting here waiting like for you to read it. Like, okay, well, you got it right there. Oh,
no,
sorry.
Bill was reading, so I said Matthew 21:10.
Okay, well, we want you to read it.
Well,
you can't, right?
We can't all get what we want.
All right. So since you can't, can you let us know that next time? Jeez.
Obviously kiddingly, but
when Jesus entered Jerusalem, the entire city was stirred, and the people said, "Who is this manna?" The crowd responded, identifying him as Jesus the prophet.
Dre, you're added the text. It don't say manna right there. That's what people say. Why you adding to the text? Yeah. Yeah. No, I just need.
Bill, can you please read Matthew 21:10 for me?
Dre, what was the address you just read?
21:10.
Read it.
I don't get it.
Happening.
Christian, can you just mute your mic? Don't unmute right now. Okay, come back in 5 minutes. Anyway,
special.
Anyway, yeah. Well, I thought I just wanted to confirm it because I have Jerusalem in my head, but I'm gonna crash out. Oh my God! Please don't. Lord have mercy. I don't even know what you're crashing out.
It's all about Jerusalem.
I'll tell you what. He start crashing out. I could just hear. All I hear, Christian crashing out is just like, I don't know. Like I hear this high pitch coming out. That's what I hear. Y'all ever seen? Hey, y'all ever seen Kung Fu Hustle? Y'all ever seen that? Huh? Have y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Hey, you know that that girl? Hey, you know that girl?
Yeah.
Wee. That's what I hear Christian crashing out. Somebody find that real quick. Matter of fact, let me find it real quick. Let me find it real quick. Matter of fact, Dre, you can't have that. You can't have that. That's going to be one of my sounds on my board. You can't have it on your soundboard.
All I hear is, "It's my party. I'ma cry if I want to. Cry if I want to."
All right, bro. You guys are gonna catch these hands in about 2 seconds.
How, bro? You way over there. You way over there. You can't do nothing.
Yeah. Pretty soon his sister's gonna pop up. Leave him alone.
Yeah. No, that was his wife. She came up. She wanted to get. She was getting.
That was not my sister nor my wife. I do not know that woman.
That's even worse.
Yeah, well, guess what? I don't know her. So she can do whatever she wants.
Bill Clinton. I do not know that woman.
Christina.
Bro, listen.
My name is Christina.
Hulk for the 1,000,000,000th time. Don't know her. Y'all triggered her. I didn't do nothing.
That was funny, bro. That was funny. I got an iPhone watch.
Apple Watch.
I want to call Apple Watch.
Anyway.
She said, "I'ma call the police."
Hey, Chris, she said, "My name is Christina."
Is that live recorded, Trot, somewhere? Is that on YouTube?
And she gave him like a universe that night. A whole.
She sent him all kinds of money.
Yep.
She sent him all that money.
Hulk, you got a crazy echo.
Trot, look at CJ's screen.
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes.
No, I'm not looking for nothing but when that one lady starts crying.
The sound.
Yeah, I think it's this movie. I'm pretty sure.
Bro, that's the movie, but if you didn't find the sound, then you didn't find it, my friend. And I don't know how to find it. I'm looking for it.
He just played it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No.
CJ, play it again.
No.
Hold on.
No. Trust me. He did not play it. I would have no.
Because he had it so low, it's like him. I can't hear it.
Big Boss.
Please get back to
what's this? Let's see. According to all known laws, aviation, there's no way a bee should be able to fly. Yeah, no, that's true. Its wings are too small, too fat. Yeah, but obviously the weight is right.
In your dreams.
I like them fine. In your dreams.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but that's not Dre. That's not the good one. It's the one where she takes off running and she's like she doesn't do it one
All
time.
right, let me keep playing it. It's about to come on right now. Hold on. It's like 40 seconds. Hold on.
I like them feisty.
You don't got to play all that, bro. Just get to her crying. That's it. That's it. I want that recording on my right here, and I'm gonna title it Christian. Christian getting mad.
You had better not.
Oh, that's it. And I'm gonna put the sticker Care Bear right on that button right there. I'm gonna know exactly who it is. Care Bear stare. Wee wee. That's it. It's a done deal. Gonna happen right there. Done deal. It's a done deal. Gonna happen right there. All right. Let's see. Hey, anybody got any questions about because remember that today is a timeless Yeshua, right? There is no time on Yeshua. He was always Yeshua. He from the foundation of the earth. So from the very foundation of our existence, okay? So the timeline of God obviously is going to supersede, like it's going to be, it's before us. We could just, if you want to play around with it, let's say God was before us 1 trillion years, okay? Of course he was thinking about us, but I'm saying before us, earth and all this stuff, before those things were created by God, there was God before. And so when he brought us into an existence, the answer to everything regarding us and earth and all these things happened before the foundation of all this. Before the foundation. So our timeline with God is Christ. That's our timeline. And I'm not talking about the cross. I'm talking about before the foundation of the world. And so he's always been the answer, and that's the only thing that we need to know right now. There's going to be lots of things to learn, but the only thing that we need to know is whatever issue or problem that you're claiming you have, the answer is Jesus. And if you don't know how to make that practical, you're the only one that can do that for yourself. You have to make it practical. Nobody can make it practical for you. You're the one that has to do that. The only thing we can do is give them to you or show them to you. You're the one that's got to do everything else from there. And I'm not talking about you behaving, becoming perfect. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying whatever the issue is, the answer is in Christ. And to each person.
Let me finish
Go ahead,
my
Dre.
spiel because.
Oh, you're not done?
So, no,
Oh.
you cut me off. So
stop it.
By the way, the next time it's Yeshua, we'll talk about that because there is a midrash that talks about the name of the Messiah was known before the creation even happened. So that goes back to him being the timeline. But we'll talk about that the next one. So the tension between the two. This is kind of funny too. I just want to point this out. The tension between the rabbis is, will the Messiah come on clouds or will he come on a donkey? So that's the two issues that they have, and that's what they're arguing. And that's all the Talmud is, by the way, guys. It's a bunch of rabbis arguing about doctrine, trying to figure it out. That's all it is. They're all trying. So there's going to be stuff in this that's, for lack of better words, is stupid. And some rabbis will be honest with you and be like, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
But they're being honest with what was being thought of at that time. So the rabbinic tension is, does he come on the clouds or does he come on the donkey? But for like Messianics, it's very easy. It's not hard. The first coming is on a donkey and the second one is on a cloud. It's just that easy.
Nope.
But they think that it has to be one or the other. And that's why you see today, this is where you see the confusion that Trott's talking about. They're being honest and they're saying, well, he didn't come on a donkey. So what does that mean? He's waiting for us to behave and be real spiritually ready so that he can come. So they're thinking that they have to be good for the Messiah to come back because obviously the donkey thing is not going to happen anymore. That's already done. There's no more donkeys riding into Jerusalem with palms and all that stuff.
Yeah, and going over what we're talking about, right? That's why one of the main reasons that a timeless Yeshua is even done is so Christians can start at least seeing why rabbinical Jews say and act the way that they do. And it's exactly what Dre just said. Like, they're telling themselves, all right, guys, come on, be in order. We want him to come on the clouds. So be in order. So if you can kind of understand at least a little bit, again, if a rabbinical Jew goes, wait, that's a lie, that's not true. Listen, there are Jews that believe that is the point. The worst thing you could do is sit there. It's kind of like arguing with the Trinitarian. Like, do y'all remember Bill's buddy, Zach? Every time he comes up, he wants to talk about Trinity.
Yep.
Yeah. So, there are, which I've never had a problem with Zach. Never. It's just, maybe he likes talking about that. That's fine by me. I don't care. But
yeah, that's one of his talking points in his life.
Yeah, and you know what?
I don't know where they came from.
Yeah, but you look, as long as you respect it, like when he came up here last time, I'm just showing him, look, I respect, where your viewpoint is, but I'm not going to argue about it. And again, it's not that he wants to argue, but he in his head, well, I don't want to argue. I want to dialogue, or I want to talk. They make the word better, right? Like dialogue. I just want to have a conversation. I just want to ask some questions. But the truth is, they want to argue. And I'm talking about like in a courtroom. You understand? They want a jury, and they want to put this case to rest. And they want to do it with each individual person, right? But they don't, a lot of these people don't fully understand my viewpoint. So they're like, well, I'm trying to understand it. I said, okay, well, one day we'll have a phone call. But a lot of people, they want to do it on live. See, a lot of times, and again, I'm not talking about Bill's friend, but a lot of times people want to do it on live because it's all about cooking. They want to cook you. Like it becomes like it becomes this thing, and you can get addicted to that, right? I'm addicted to the truth. And the truth is, we're supposed to make disciples. And 99% of the time, when I talk to these people, they don't make disciples. And again, I'm not talking about Bill's friend. I'm saying people that get stuck in topics. There are people that get stuck in these topics. Why am I bringing all that up? Because any person that you meet, they may not see a viewpoint the same way. For instance, when Bill came up here and I was like, look, there are Trinitarians that believe this. And he kept saying, Trinitarians don't believe that. And I'm like, what? So he's speaking for all, and I'm not. So we're already saying two different things. I said, no. Some Trinitarians believe this, and it took us forever because maybe that I don't. And that's another thing. If that's a talking point that someone has, they should know that there's different Trinitarian viewpoints. But these people don't want to believe that. They're like, no, there's only one. And I'm like, dang, do I got to go get them? So I go get, and I've done it before. I was like, oh, okay, let me you know what? Hey, let me talk. I want you to talk to my friend. And I said, hey, Billy Bob, come talk to Juju B over here. And then within 5 seconds, they're arguing. So I have to go to my friend and I say, hey, you said that this kind of a guy didn't exist. They don't. He's a liar. And he told me that what the guy's thinking is not real, brother. Regardless if you believe it's real or not, this dude is saying it's real. It's kind of like someone coming in here and wanting to talk to us about, I don't know, that we came from animals, okay? Right? What is that crazy belief? What's it called?
The Big Bang. Oh,
no. Evolution. Thank you. So let's say some freak show comes in here and he's like, evolution. And I'm like, yeah, I've met a bunch of you. Y'all believe we came from animals. All right. But I get on here with another person and he tells me, oh, wait. People don't really believe we came from. Okay. Let me just say this. If you haven't met these people, they're the funniest. There are people that they believe a different type of evolution. They don't believe we came from animals. And you're like, what do you mean? And they'll say, yeah, Saba, the monkey ones. They'll say, no, we just came from monkeys. And you're like, no, bro, this dude over here said that humans started as a tadpole. And then from a tadpole to a frog or something. And then from a frog to something else. And then before you know it, birds, chickens, and all that. And then monkey comes out of a bird or a chicken. Or and then the point is the monkey starts evolving and it becomes man. And I'm like, brother, you just said the same thing that this person said. And they will argue with each other. It's the craziest thing. So one is like, we didn't come from animals. We just came from the monkey. Look, we already have one right here on YouTube. Not how that works, but okay. You know what? What's your name? Hold on, Bill. Hold on a second. And Angel. That's not how that works, but okay. Angel, I would love to introduce you to my buddy that will tell you that's exactly how it works. Now y'all are going to be arguing. So, Angel, which one do you believe? Do you believe we came from the tadpole, or do you believe we came from the monkey, or do you believe we came from both? Which one? It's got to be one, either tadpole, or if you say, oh no, well, the tadpole led to the monkey and then it led. Okay, so you're the tadpole guy. Which one are you? Oh, wait a minute. That's not Angel. That was Iris. My bad, Angel. Iris. Iris, let's see. Is our decent animals. We have common ancestor with monkey, not the simian. Okay, so you're the monkey one. So we have a person right here that says that we have ancestry with monkeys, but not the simian. Okay, yeah. Well, I have a friend that says we came from the tadpole. I would love to get both of y'all. Now, again, it would be through a phone call, so I can hang up on both of y'all after 5 minutes. Before you know it, you just want to unalive each other. So I understand simian or closest relative. Yeah, no, Iris, I get all that. What I'm saying is all y'all don't even agree. No offense. All y'all don't even agree. I've heard y'all argue about stuff and they're like, well, we heard Christians argue. There's nothing wrong with a debate or an argument. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're not careful, they get carried away. But I'm saying all this to say, if you don't understand, if everybody feels like they're lost, don't worry. I'll bring you back. The Jews, there are rabbinical Jews, and not all of them agree with everything. You can split them up, and before you know it, there's 4 or 5 little categories, if not more, okay? And why am I bringing up all this stuff? Because it doesn't matter what any type of group of people say they believe. I can find someone that is in their group, but they see things different. It doesn't matter what it is. So if you're sitting here telling a rabbinical Jew, if you're sitting there telling them, oh, well, regarding the Messiah, you are going to have some that are quickly going to jump to, like if you start bringing up like the Ben Joseph or Ben David, you're going to have some that will say something about Ben David that someone else won't agree with. And then some that will say something about Ben Joseph that some of them don't agree with. Does that mean you're supposed to mock them and tell them, oh, look, y'all don't think the same? No, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do that. And Christians do that to each other all the time. Is there that we came from a tadpole specifically? Yeah, well, again, I don't believe we came from a tadpole, Iris, right? Okay, but what I'm saying is I know someone who does believe that. So notice see this long question you have for a buddy of mine, right? If I brought my buddy up here, he's like, oh, so just so y'all know, this person is wanting to know the substantial evidence. Like, give me the substantial. Well, again, an hour would go by and y'all still wouldn't agree, Iris. That's what I'm saying. An hour would go by and neither one of y'all would agree with each other. It's a waste of time. It's the point that I'm making. So you believe that we came from monkeys. I believe we came from God. And my buddy, which I have more than one though, they believe we came from tadpoles. Okay. Actually, I have one that believe they came from Anunnaki. And another one that believes that we came from Anunnaki's offspring. Right?
My gosh.
Oh yeah. Simians, not monkeys. That's fine. That's fine. I have people that will say they are monkeys that we came from. But whatever, Iris. I'm not trying to define exactly what you believe here. It's not all a belief. It's all. But yeah, okay. Well, okay. So you believe that everything is based off material evidence. Okay. Well, I don't believe that. You understand? So now we're back to it is what you believe. So you don't believe anything unless it's material evidence. I don't believe that way. I don't believe everything has to be material evidence. I don't believe that, right? And you're talking about because of things in this world. I'm not talking about things in this world, okay? And no offense to you, Iris, but in the Bible, okay, Jesus said that his kingdom is not of this world. You understand? So if his kingdom is not of this world, that's not a belief. Samson, well, okay. All right. So you don't believe in belief. Fine. I'll still word it however you want. Material, let's see, comes for clothes. Okay. So then you don't have belief. You have material evidence. Okay, fine. So you only look at material evidence, and I look at something that's not based on material evidence. Okay. Things that are not of this world are not material evidence, right? You see? So we can at least understand where we stand, right? Now, if you're talking about things of this world, well, then I need material evidence, and I'll stand right there by your side, okay? If someone tells me that an elephant is exactly like a dog, okay? I need some material evidence. I need you to prove to me that physical elephant is 100% a canine. I'm going to need material evidence. So, Iris, I will stand by your side. But when we're talking about God, we're talking about another world. Okay? And you're not going to be able to use material evidence as your proof of anything. It's just not going to happen. Not physical evidence. Right, scrawl. So when you say basically not evidence, not physical evidence. Yes, you're right. Not tangible. Right? The way that you have things in this world, it's not going to be tangible. You're right. Exactly. All right. But if you want to prove things to somebody in this world, then you need that. You need material evidence. 100%. Like, again, I believe in God. No, Iris, I'm not saying you don't believe in God. I'm not saying that. That's not what if that's how I'm coming off. I'm saying when you're talking about material evidence, I'm saying God doesn't have that. Right. No, we're saying the same thing. Yeah, I don't use belief when it comes to science, though. No, that's fine. That's fine. Well, I mean, you can use belief with science, and you can use belief in God. But the thing you cannot use to science is faith. You can't use that word to science. You can only use faith towards God. Faith is not just a word. Belief is. Belief is just a word. It's just a word we use. That person believes in God. That person believes in science. You can't use believe towards... you can use believe towards God and science because it's just a word. I think, Iris, what you're trying to say is the word faith. You can't use faith towards things of science because faith is Jesus. And faith is only in that world that I'm talking about, where it says that he's a kingdom not of this world. That's because he's faith. And that's something that you cannot measure in this world. Let's see. Oh, okay. Maybe not. I don't know what happened. There was an elevator. We had one in the elevator. Why does this keep popping up? Guys, hold on a second. What is this? All right. Let's see. Okay, Dre's already hopped off. Okay, does anybody have anything else? Anything? Does anybody got a question?
Wants us to go over John 15?
Not today, we ain't. John 15 is going to take a whole live.
Okay, I clicked the top box, but it put me in the bottom. Can you drop me?
No, you're fine. Did you come up here to talk about something or what?
I was just going to ask, I haven't seen Brother Flip in a long time. Is he doing okay?
I'm sure he's doing fine. Send him a message on TikTok.
Okay, I was on my new account, so I couldn't find him.
Yeah.
He hops in Discord every now and again. He's okay. He's messaged every, month, once a month, twice a month, maybe.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a busy Billy.
How do I call in the chat? No, so nobody's in the chat. That's TikTok. Show me. You got to go to TikTok, and those people who are speaking, they're on TikTok, which is on the Dskilled account on TikTok. Iris, let's see. Well, no, you can't use faith nor belief. Yeah, you can, Iris, 100%. So now you're saying that faith and belief is the same word. Is that what you're saying, Iris? Are you saying that faith and belief are the same thing? Because that's what I'm asking you. Are you saying they're the same? Iris? Show, did you have a question or something? You can put it right here in the chat, Show. Put your question in the chat. I don't know if Iris is still here anymore, but I'll just go ahead and say what I'm going to say. Iris, look, if you go to a dictionary, okay, and you look up belief and you look up faith, they're going to sound pretty much the exact same thing. But what I'm telling you is in the Bible, okay, in the Bible, the word faith is not something that is of this world. That's why the Bible says faith comes by hearing. It's not trying to tell you that you just believe into something when you hear it. So like even if you were to go to the Greek of that word faith and say, look, it's just a belief system. If you constantly go look at the word faith, how it's used in the entirety of the Bible, how it's used. I'm not saying the definition of the word, but how it's being used, you will see that faith is not of this world. We have taken this word and we use it in everything. Faith, faith, faith. Oh yeah, I just have faith that they're going to show up, and I just have faith. It's like they're using the word belief. You believe they're going to come. You believe those people are going to do that. You believe those things. But when it comes to God, faith is not belief. It's not the same thing. It's not. We can use it the same in this world, but in God's world, it's not the same. Jesus is faith. Faith is a name of a servant. That's what faith is. And Jesus is our servant, right? Mick, what's up, man? I don't even know if he knows he's up here or not.
I don't think he does.
It's all right.
He's got one more.
Saba, have a question. Does those God sent to the plagues that God sent to Egypt symbolize anything? Well, we know, right? The very easy part of the plagues is pointing to like false gods that Egypt has, right? That's not the meat of the scripture. Nothing hard about that. They had a lot of gods, and each one of those plagues that we see was basically a curse putting on one of their specific gods. Okay, that's one of the very small, like very easy thing. There were 10 plagues, right? Which is the number of law, right? The 10 commandments, the 10 plagues, right? Thou shalt not, right? So we know the 10 points to judgment. It points to commandments. Yeah. That's very elementary understanding, but not everybody gets to that through the Bible. But if you had like I'm telling everybody, get a good Bible dictionary. I mean, yeah, no, I'm right. Bible.
Concordance?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were looking for the word concordance.
No, dictionary. No, a Bible dictionary. You don't have a Bible dictionary, Christian?
Nope.
You need to get one. Everybody needs to
First
have.
I've heard of it.
Okay, well, you need to get one. Okay, a Vines, yes, everybody needs to have a Vines. You need to have a Vines as well. Vines will show you how other words are used. If you don't have a Vines, you need to get one. If you don't have a concordance, you need to get one. If you don't have a good Bible dictionary, you need to get one. And you can get a Bible dictionary this big. And they're amazing. The historical value out of them alone is worth it. Okay, and it'll teach you all the erms and the shekels and like how all the math, all that stuff. Well, you can find in a Bible dictionary. So instead of you spending, months of you getting on the internet and finding, bro, it's all right here. Like it's like a calculator for you. Like, and it gives you the answer right there, and you can get back to studying. Right. So if you do not have a good Bible dictionary, you need to get one. You don't read, but don't tell people they're wrong. Let them know. No, if someone is wrong, you tell them they're wrong, Trey. I don't know who lied to you. Like right now, I'm about to tell you you're wrong. You tell them they're wrong. You don't tell someone just whatever and tell them to go do research. No, you tell them that's wrong. So I don't know who taught you not to tell someone that is wrong. You're wrong. I don't know who taught you that. That's wrong, what you're saying. If somebody is wrong, you tell them that's not correct. That's wrong. And then if they care to go see what you're saying, then you show them. Okay? The approach of like only, oh, well, look, here, this is actually what's true right here. There's nothing wrong with that approach. You're still telling them they're wrong. What you're saying is you need to be politically correct. That's what you're saying. And I'm going to tell you right now, political correctness. No, I'm not saying you don't believe in Jesus. No, I believe in Jesus. I can tell them that was a real man down on the cross, but let them find their faith. What does that mean? Oh, Trey, I wish you wouldn't have said that. What does that mean? Find their faith. What does that mean, Trey? Let them find their faith. What's that mean? What are you talking about when you say faith? What does that mean, Trey? Help me out. Find their faith. It rained all day yesterday. Ooh, when I say all day, I literally mean that. Like it went from...
we haven't gotten any.
You haven't? Okay, so it went from like, level 1 sprinkle, right? It went from that all the way to freaking like 50, 60 mile an hour, typhoon winds, level 10 for like 2 hours, back to level 5, up to 7, back to 1, back to 5, bro, all day. It didn't stop. It did not stop. What's up?
Just in case anyone's interested, can you hold up your Vines again? Let me make sure this is the right one.
My Vines?
Right now,
I don't have a Vines right here.
Oh, okay. Well, there's one on Amazon right now that's normally $40. It's on sale for Black Friday for $18.
Yeah. What is it? A Strong's
That's
Vines? Whose Vines is it?
Merrill something.
Let me see if I can find a Vines. Let me find a Vines that I recommend. I'm not saying any other one is wrong, so don't nobody. All right, let's see. I asked Trey, what do you mean by let them find their faith? Here's the response. That means that it's okay for us to preach the gospel and about the way of our Lord, but didn't tell people that they are wrong. They heard his name now, and it's up to us to tell them, but once they heard his name, it's up to them. It's up to them. Yeah, no, I'm asking, what do you mean find their faith? That's what I'm asking, Trey. Right? You said, but let them find their faith. And so you gave me a whole paragraph just not describing finding their faith. I'm asking, what are you calling their faith? That's what I'm asking. Like, I'm not believing that you're arguing or being argumentative. I'm simply asking you, what do you mean by that phrase? Their faith, find their faith. What are you calling faith? What is faith? What do you mean by that? Find their faith. I need you to put a word there. What does that mean? Find their faith. What? I don't understand what you're saying. And I'm asking for a reason because there's people that use that 100,000 different ways. I'm trying to figure out which way you're using it. Let's see.
What Jordan's got something up there.
All right, let me see. What about it, Jordan?
Yeah, I got the Strongs and it has the vines in it.
Okay, yeah. Faith is believing. No. Okay, so Trey, please don't be mad at me. That's wrong. You know how you said don't tell people when they're wrong? Don't be mad at me. That is wrong. You said faith is believing in something that can't be proved but is believed. No, believe and faith is not the same thing. You understand? So the fact that you said faith is believing, faith is not believing. No, they're two different. They're two different. Two different words. So when you said let them find their faith, you're saying let them find their belief? Yeah. All right. Let's see.
This is the one I'm talking about, Trump.
Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I've used that one too. But you see how yours said Strong's on top?
Yeah.
I asked you if it was a Strong's and you said no. And you gave me another name.
There's Holman's. There's another one.
Hold on, Bill.
No,
hold on.
I was saying Merrill F. Unger, William
Jordan, did you pick up on that or not?
Yeah.
Christian, I said, is it a Strong's?
I thought you were asking.
I don't care what you thought. I said, is it a Strong's? You said no. And then you gave me some other name.
I don't remember saying no.
I don't care. I got it recorded. You mean to prove you're wrong again? You mean to prove you're wrong again, Christian? Hello. Christian, bro, I don't think you remember what I used to do for a living, brother. I'm wrong 1% of the time. Okay.
1% of the time. Trot would take you know how Moses is like, I'm the most humble man ever. He writes it of himself. That's you.
Hey,
that is so you.
Hey. And Trot was the meekest of them all. No, Christian, seriously, I asked you if it was a Strong's. You said no. It's a malama something. I don't know what you said.
And if you look that up in the Greek, it means God's favorite.
Yeah.
Now you pussy.
Go look it up. You got the vines.
Yeah, you got the vines.
Right,
you got the vines. Look it up, Christian.
I think I do have a Strong's Concordance that has the vines in it already, though. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. No, you want a vines. Who's got the vines in their hands though? Does anybody have one right now in their hands?
Yeah, I mean, mine's a Strong's and vines.
Okay, can you real quick explain the purpose of the vines by you looking at it? Don't just explain it. Like, tell them what you're seeing and what it does. It's because people ask. Hold on, before you do that, Jordan, like, go look in it and find out what you're going to use as an example.
Right.
Let's see.
Pretty sure that's the one I have, Jordan.
Hold on, sure. Christian. God, hold on a second. Faith is believing in something. Okay, hold on. Faith is objective. Let's see. Descaled will fact text you. Really? With faith objective? Ain't no way. Oh man. Let's see. Christ is the only begotten. If you're wanting to know what, are you just asking what is faith? Let's keep it simple. Is that what you're asking? Because I'll answer you. Let's see. This will be day 3 of Trot not reading my question. What's your question? Where, Rhonda?
Well, your question has risen today, so it's going to get answered.
Hold on, let's see. Have you ever went over your question has risen? Have you ever went over what it means to take the Lord's name in vain? Yes, I went over it 1,000,000 times. Is that the question, Rhonda, you're talking about? Faith is objective. Trey, you don't know what faith is? It's not a word, my friend. Faith is not a word. Do you know what faith is or not? Just answer that. If you say yes, that means you're going to go back to belief. Faith is not a belief. It's not just a word. I'm with you, my boy. Let's see. It's okay for other people to believe them and taught Jesus. We lead. So horrors can. Yeah, of course. Okay. But faith, you need to know what faith is, Trey, is what I'm telling you. Okay. Faith is not just a word. And when I asked you what faith was, you said it's belief. And that's not. It's wrong. All right. What's your take on cannabis? Cannabis hemp research. I'm not sure. Let me finish. Bill, hold on a second, man. Hold on. I don't understand your question. Flower, whatever. It sounds like you're asking, I don't know. Just make the question more simple. It's vague. Your question's vague, man. Yeah, I know. Let's see, coming so many, man. I don't know what that's supposed to mean either. Let me put this back, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right to the back. Let's see. Oh, Trey, you would answer. Hold on. Let's see. You can't have faith until you've been touched personally by Jesus. You can't have faith until you've been touched personally by Jesus. Man, that was close, but you still separate Jesus and faith, Trey. You're separating them, right? You're like, you can't have faith until you've been touched by Jesus. Jesus is faith, my friend. But based on the way you're thinking, yes. When Jesus touches you, now you have faith because Jesus is faith. That's why it says faith come, right? Faith come by hearing. Jesus comes by hearing the word. He is faith. Jesus is faith. Faith is not just a word. You go study faith in the Bible, you will see it. All right. All right, Trey.
Yeah, so,
hold on, let me say this last thing. Trey, it says, tell me the definition of what faith is. No. I'm not going to tell you. The Bible tells you. Look it up live. I don't think you understand, Trey. We talk about faith all the time on here. A lot. So this is not the first time I've been over this. If that's the point you're getting at. Like you want me to go over it like none of us has ever gone over it before. I've gone over it millions of times. So what I'm telling you to do is you're looking for a definition of faith, right? So when you go to the definition where it says it's a substance of things not seen, right? That's what you're talking about, Trey? Right? Faith is a substance of things not seen, right? So here's your answer. Since you want me to do the homework for you, Jesus is the image of the invisible God. He's the substance of things not seen. You understand? I can't do all the homework for you, Trey. All right. Go ahead, Jordan. I'll be right back.
All right. So your concordance, basically, it works this way. So since we're talking about faith, Hebrews 11:1 says, now faith is a substance of things hoped for. If you want to look up that word faith, New Testament is obviously Greek. So your Strong's, so I got the King James Bible, so I got the King James Strong's. And so I would go and I would find faith. It's so blurry. You guys see that? Okay.
Tap your screen. Focus. Or not.
No, it's not focusing.
No, it's too small.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're ever going to see it, Bill, but.
Yo.
I got good eyesight.
All right. So just trust me. Okay. Trust me, bro. Faith is right there. And then you go down and it has everywhere in the Bible that the word faith is used from the King James, since this is a matching Strong's to the King James. It will give you the address of where it's found. And then, man, it's hard to see, but it will show you Hebrews 11:1, which is right here. I hate this thing. All right, so basically it'll say, now faith is the substance of, and it'll say Hebrews 11:1, and then it will give you the Strong's number. So the number is 4102. This is where the dictionary comes in handy. So now I have the number. I go to the Greek dictionary of the New Testament, and I look up 4102. (4017), 4096. Right. So 4102 is down here, and it says pistis. So it gives you the Greek word, and then it tells you what word it's from. So it'll say from 3982, and then it will give you the definitions, which is what the dictionary or the Vines does. So the Strong's just looks at if you have a Strong's according to the Bible you have, it will tell you basically the number of the word. So if it's in the New Testament, it will say like G 4102. If it's in the Old Testament, it will say H, 1736 or whatever. But whatever number that is, you have to take it to the dictionary that works with the Strong's, find that number, and it will give you the definition of that word from where you looked at it. And then it will take you like all the derivatives, and it will show you other numbers, like where it's rooted from and where it's from, and then where the derivative, where the root of it is, and it will just give you all the definitions. So that's the point of the dictionary. That camera's bad though. I don't get it.
Yeah, the Vines and the Homes are the two most popular ones that are used.
Like the Holmans?
The Holmans, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one I have.
Yeah.
What did he say?
On the front.
Yeah, that's definitely the one I have. So that has the Vines in it. So I do have it. So there you go.
You got to make sure it says Vines.
It does. His picture does Vines.
Okay.
There you go.
Does this book say Vines on it?
Go to Christians.com, Christianbook.com. Got great sales, and also Amazon.
Yeah, maybe, Nina. It might be blurry because it's small.
Yeah, but like I said, there's a Vines. It's not a Concord. I don't know if it's a Concordance as well, but it's at least a Vines. That's normally $40 hardcover, and it's $18 right now. I don't think you can really beat that.
Go to christianbook.com and compare it.
Yeah, I like to get it together like with the Strong, so that way I don't have like two separate books and I have to jump to the Vines to, you know.
Agreed.
Obviously, you can go online, but you know, nothing beats the physical copy. I don't care what anyone says. And then some Bibles you can buy the Bibles and they come with a concordance like inside of it. Yeah, no problem, Cindy. Was anyone else asking? Like, did that make sense for whoever else was asking, or?
Unknown caller.
I got mine at Borders Bookstore. They had like a 75% off. Bookstores have them.
Oh yeah, you could probably find stuff at like a thrift bookstore or whatever, or thrift shop.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. The physical one, it helps you slow down and meditate and digest over what you're learning. 100%.
Yeah, so the key is to make sure that it goes with the Bible you're using. Like Jordan said, if you read the KJV, you want to get a KJV one.
Right. Yeah. So, for example, if you look up the word Wallace, like Wallace, ye became companions. Like if you're reading a King James Bible, but you get like an ESV Strong's, you're not going to find the word Wallace.
Exactly.
So that's why you need the companion, because it just directly translates from whatever version you're reading from.
It's really good, like when you're looking to do like a study on a word. Like say you want to look up the rod, you look up the word, and then it will show you all the places in the Bible, just like the app. But and then slowly you can go and study the word out in its context.
Hey, y'all just quiet or what?
Oh yeah, bud.
Heck, y'all talking about? Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Y'all just sitting here.
You have an amazing knack of only coming back after we've literally just stopped talking, and then saying, "You guys aren't talking."
Well, y'all ain't.
Yeah, for a second. You know I can talk.
No, whenever I come up and I start talking, then it's like I'm done, and then I try to talk some more to get people to talk. People are just silent. I think they're scared.
Oh, they're scared to
talk. I
talk.
don't know why.
Yeah, we're very up here.
Look, hey, Trey. Look, Trey said
never fails.
Trey said that Christian. So right here, Christian is lying. He was silent as a mouse.
I'm telling you, he only talks when he has commentary. I promise you.
That's not true.
Jordan hold on. Talked about the Strongs and the Vines. Christian, give us the commentary.
I stay quiet because I don't want Jordan to say, hold on.
All right, guys, let me go back because I had to go. I had to run. You know, when you order something, honestly, and they're like, all right, it's going to be here between, we've all done it, right? They'll say it'll be here between 10 in the morning and 10 at night. You don't believe it's going to come at 10 in the morning because it's usually going to come in the afternoon at some point. But every once in a while, boy, it's like right when they said, you know, and you're like, bro, there's no way I was going to believe y'all actually going to be here. So let me, let's see.
He's all sitting in the truck, 9:59.
Yeah,
10. All right,
10 o'clock here. Oh, yes, bro. It's like, bro, really? All right, let me look at Trey's comment because I know. Holy crud, my bad. I didn't know. Okay. All right. Let's see. Faith is believing. What faith? Okay, I went too far. I went too far. You can't have faith. Okay, all right, that's where we're at right here. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, definition of faith. All right. So Trey said, do you have faith that your mother loves you? No, I don't have faith that my mother loves me. Okay. I don't have faith that she loves me. No, you can't listen again, Trey, you can use the word here in this world all you want to. Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay. You can use that word. You can write, I have faith that my mom loves me, or I believe that, my mom loves me. You understand? You can say that all you want here. What I'm trying to tell you, in the Bible, faith does not mean that. Do you understand what I'm telling you? In the Bible, when you see the word faith, it's not just trying to talk to you about a belief. So what I'm saying is, faith is Jesus. That's what it is in the Bible. Okay? But in this world, people have perverted what the word faith is. So now we use it for everything. I have faith, my mom loves me. I have faith, and now everybody got faith about everything. But in the Bible, Jesus is faith. It doesn't just mean belief. That's not what it means. It means way more than that. You can use it like if you're talking about the Bible and you go, well, I have faith that, that everything's going to be all right. We've all used it that way. But what I'm trying to tell you is, my friend, faith is Jesus. Jesus is faith. He's it. That's what he is. We tell faith what to do, and faith does it. You understand? All right. Look at faith in the Oxford Dictionary. I've already explained to you that I already understand how to use the word faith in this world. I'm telling you what it means in the Bible. Okay? I've made that very clear. Right. The Oxford Dictionary is not going to help you understand what faith is in the Bible. The Oxford Dictionary is trying to define the word how we use it here. Let's see. You got saved November 25th. Will, that's awesome, Will. Jesus is king. Instead of saying, let's have a dialogue about it, it's more of, I'm right, you're wrong. Okay, Trey, you can call it whatever you want. If I believe you're wrong about something, I should have a right to say that I believe you're wrong. You can twist it, call it whatever you want. I'm just trying to tell you that Jesus is faith. Let's see.
Sando said
Try.
you need to.
You know, try.
What?
Try. Do you hear me?
Yeah. What? What's up?
I'm saying the problem is they take the secular.
Hold on, Bill, hold on, Bill,
input it.
Bill, hold on,
scripture.
Bill. I'm going to drop you. Something's wrong with Bill. I dropped you because something is wrong with. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You're coming in, you break out, and then you unmute, and I see it muted, and you're still talking while you're muted. So something's wrong with. I don't understand something's going on with your internet. I don't know what the deal is. Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Let's see. Trey, I'm trying to catch up with your comments here. Waiting on your answer. Okay, well, I answered all your questions. Let's see. Reaching. Let's see. That happened. I don't know what you're talking about there. Give me something. Yeah, I asked him a couple of questions. Are you talking about in the chat, Trey? You ask questions in the chat. Amazon has tracking now. It wasn't Amazon. Let's see. Feel like worldview, more anxious. I don't even know. Not Jeremy. I don't even know what you're talking about, Jeremy. No offense. Instead of faith, I had fate. What? Jesus is that he is. Let's see. Someone with you about Jesus wants to disagree. Nope, I'm not disagreeing about Jesus. I'm just telling you that he's faith. That's it. That's all I'm telling you. That Jesus is faith. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Anything other outside of that. Let's see. Man. Yeah. All right. I just wanted to catch up on some of the comments here, guys. J Pup, what's up, man?
I'm on break, man. I'm just enjoying the live right now.
Yeah. Hey, how come you don't ever come up with your account that you go live with? Why do you always come up here with that account?
Because I have that phone charging.
Oh, you got two different phones? Oh, you got two different phones?
Yeah.
Ah.
And they're both kind of messed up, so I'm about to get a new one. So
yeah, I saw you live. Well, let me rephrase myself. I didn't see you live. I heard your voice live the other day, and I was like, bro, I know that voice. And I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, bro, where have I heard this voice before? And I'm looking at the picture, and I'm like, man, that picture doesn't match this picture right here. So I took a few minutes. I went out of my way for you there, Jay. I went out of my way, and I'm like, huh. So I said, it didn't take me maybe 5 minutes. And I went and found that picture right here on one of my lives talking. And I went back to your live and I'm like, bro, that's that dude's voice. And then I was like, well, it says Jay. It's got the same name, but I was like, he's got a different. So it took me a minute to figure out who your voice was and you were live. And I was like, whoa, that's that dude that came up live the other day. Let's see. He's talking with you on a government phone. I was say earlier, but internet. Yeah. So what's on your mind, Jay? What's up, man? What you got?
Sorry, the ready clock is back in to go out.
Oh, that was it, huh? That's all you got?
Man, I love the fact that you said about the faith part, man. It's beautiful. You're absolutely right. The faith of Christ is different from our faith, right?
Well, Jesus is faith, right? So he doesn't have a faith, and we don't have a faith. He's it. But it's not easy to see. It was a hard thing for me to see itself. It's not easy, but I tell you, once you see it, it's a wrap. The Bible just literally 25% of the Bible just opened up. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but it's true. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, he is 100%. All right, guys, anybody got anything else to throw out there? Anybody got anything? Until yeah. Oh yeah, Jesus came to you. Absolutely. When Jesus came to you, my friend, faith came. They're one and the same. It's just like saying Jesus is the lamb, right? Jesus is the lion. Jesus is the son. Jesus is faith, right? It's just there's so much of him. He cannot be explained in the Bible. If he was fully explained, even the disciples tell us if it talks about everything that he did, so you wouldn't be able to carry the story around. Yeah. Trey, have you heard any descaled music? Or Trey, let me ask you: have you ever been to disc? Is today your first time on descaled, Trey? Is today your first time on descaled? Yeah. Go to, whenever we get off, go listen to some of the music. I think it's going to be on videos. If you go to descaled videos, just scroll down and you'll see all the pictures look the same. There's about 4 or 5 of them. There'll be squares. There'll be like 2 palm trees. The color's kind of, I think it's blue. And I think there's like green highlights around the palm trees. It says descaled. It doesn't look like this. The picture on the music on YouTube, it looks different. Everything about it looks different. There's 2 palm trees. There's a person in the middle with their hands up. And there's a song in there called I'm Your Garden. Okay. Yeah. The music is descaled music. It's going to be on Apple Music, Spotify. I'm not exactly sure when it's actually going to be dropped. That's what they call it. But it's going to, more than likely, it's going to be mid-December, sometime January. I mean, it can even be pushed out to February. We're not in control when it looks like you're in control. Let me put it that way. But let me see more. Just wants to hear. Let's see. And choice, sectum or not. Yeah, we can't force faith in people's head. You can't force Jesus in their head. All right. But if somebody has, like, for instance, right, when Paul when he was reading, right, that there were these Gentiles, that they would say things on rocks like to the unknown God. To the unknown God. He went to them and said, hey, I know who God is. And he told them who God was, right? But in doing so, he was letting them know that it's not true to say unknown God, right? But it's that didn't you say if you never know about me, you are free? Trey, I really don't get the point of anything that you're saying. Okay, Jesus is faith is the point that I'm saying, and if someone tells me Jesus is not faith, I'm going to tell them they're wrong. You understand? That's what I'm going to tell them. Kingdom, because you never heard. Yeah. And, yeah. So yeah, you're Trey, what it sounds like you're describing is making disciples, and the Bible says to go make disciples. Okay. So yeah, go make disciples. Let's see. Atish, what's up? Atish, what's going on?
Hey brother, how are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you? What's on your mind?
I'm blessed. Thank you, Jesus. Actually, my name is Benjamin. You could call me Benjamin.
Oh my God, that's not going to work. You need to put your name Benjamin on the screen then.
No, that's my second name.
All right, well, I'm going to have to go by your second name, because if I forget your name, that's where I'm going to look. So.
Yeah, actually, that's an Arabic name. It's mean glory, not my glory, but the glory of Jesus. But it's difficult to pronounce for from my other friends, so you can call me Benjamin.
I'm probably not going to call you Benjamin. I'm going to forget, so I'm going to call you Atish. Put Benjamin. Okay. What I'm telling you is put that's Benjamin right there, man, so people can call you Benjamin. Okay, man. You know?
Yes, sir.
What's on your mind, man? What's going on?
I just scrolling the TikTok and I find your live stream. I don't know what you're talking about, so maybe after some time I will say something.
So you came up here. So you don't know what we're talking about. You just came up here.
Yeah.
So you never been here before to Descaled?
No, I have been like couple months ago. I joined the live stream. But
okay. Yeah. So you know we talk about God.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're saying you don't know what the topic is today. right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we actually are kind of done with the topic. I'm probably only going to be on here for about another 5 or 10 minutes, just depending on what's going on. If you had something in mind, we could probably talk about that for a few minutes because I'm about to hop off. No, does anybody got anything, guys? Because we got to go. I need someone to either give me something or we got to bounce. Because I didn't know if somebody got something on their mind or what. Let's see. Well, it looks like Trey's still on a row. Let's see. Islam believes in Jesus. They just didn't believe Jesus is God. No, Trey. Trey, you're gonna be mad at me today. I'm gonna have to say it again. You're wrong. Trey's like, I'm never coming back. That's fine. You don't have to, but they don't believe that Jesus, they don't believe in the death, burial, and resurrection, right? They don't believe that Jesus died and after 3 days resurrected, and that's the gospel. So guess what? They don't believe in Jesus. Whatever Jesus they're claiming they believe in, it ain't the same one. No offense. No offense.
You got another one in there.
Let's see. Islam believes there's only one God. Yeah, that's what you just said. You said they don't believe in the resurrection. Hey, I can admit when I'm wrong. Let's see. I don't see that anywhere in here. I don't see that anywhere in here that you said that they believe in the death and resurrection of Jesus, because they don't. They just don't believe Jesus is God. No, that's not the only thing they don't believe. They don't believe he died. They don't believe he died and resurrected. Yeah, Islam believes there's only one God. I don't care if they believe there's only one God. They do not believe in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus. That is where the issue is. That's where the issue is. They don't believe that. Let's see. All right, anybody got anything else? Anybody? Because we're done. We're done for the days. For the days today. Trey, you can come back. Hey, we're here Monday through Friday. The time is getting a little closer to 8:30 every day now because it's starting to get a little bit cooler. But you know what's crazy? Yesterday it was like 80 degrees again. Then it started raining.
I'm telling you,
I was like, man, hey, yeah, trip.
Brothers.
So I think just when I think it's season to get a little break on this AC. No, bro.
Yeah, you got to kick that. Yeah, you got to kick that sucker back on.
I'm supposed to be saving money this season.
I know it. Oh, I know it. Atish, what's up? You got something? You finally think of something?
Yeah, I want to say that I don't want to take much of your time, but if you have a few minutes, I would love to share my testimony and like how God worked in my life recently, and I hope it can encourage you as much as your words encourage
me. Anytime somebody wants to talk about a testimony, it has to be in the middle of a live. It can't be at the beginning and it can't be at the end.
Okay.
So if you want to come back in the middle of a live and can you tell your testimony in 30 seconds?
No.
Oh, well, you're going to, hey, I'll tell you what, make it 30 seconds and you can tell it. Okay. We don't do 2-3 hour testimonies here. All right. So
it's not 2-3 hours. It's like a 5 to 6 minutes.
That's long. I need it to be 30 seconds, 29.9 seconds. See if you can make it 29.9 seconds and you can tell it. I ain't got a problem.
Okay, I will share it next time.
All right. I'm gonna do a countdown. I'm gonna do a countdown. 29 seconds and we'll cut you off.
Okay.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all Monday. Yeah, there it is right there. I was dead and now I'm alive. That's it. After that, I want to hear about Jesus. That's right. I was dead and now I'm alive. If the testimony lasts longer than that, now the testimony is more about you and not Jesus. I just want to hear about Jesus. I don't want to hear anything else. All right, because I'll tell you right now, if it was about the testimony that people claiming are testimonies, man. Oh, you know what? Y'all gonna get me on it. Y'all gonna get me on it. That's what's gonna happen. I need to get off. Look, I was dead and now I'm alive. And now I'm gonna say, prove it. Right? It's like, oh, I got a testimony about Jesus. All right, ready, go. I was dead and now I'm alive. Prove it. What do you mean? What do you mean? If you're having a testimony of Jesus, I ain't heard nothing about Jesus yet. Well, my life was sucky and now it's better. Now, prove it. Where's the better life? Oh, well, I don't do those things anymore. That's the better life. So let's go to the simple thing, right? I was addicted to powdery substance and liquid substance. I was addicted. And what happened? Well, I'm no longer addicted. Okay, good. Now what? Well, that's my testimony. Oh, I don't know who lied to you. That ain't the testimony. That is not a testimony of Christ. Oh, well, I stopped. Nope. Wrong answer. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. Where's Christ at? What do you mean? He's the one that pulled me out. No, my friend. Listen, I believe you're saved. Okay. All right. But the testimony of Christ is the fruit that's coming out of your vine. The fruit, yes, the fruit that's coming out. So I understand that the root was replaced. That's all of us. That's all of us. Every human that has been saved by Jesus, he has renewed our root. So now we're all good trees. So when you're saying, I'm a good tree now, again, Atish, I'm not talking to you. There's 50 people in here. I'm talking to everybody, okay? So, So when you are telling people, I have a testimony, and you can't show me the fruit, you can't show me the disciples that you've made. If you can't show me that, then I need to see that. Where's that Christ at? The one that is producing fruit. And the fruit, I'm not talking about good works, giving people shoes, giving people food, I'm not talking about that. An atheist person that doesn't believe in God can go buy stuff, food, shoes. Is anything wrong with that? No, there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to see the disciples you're supposed to make. Where are those at? Oh, well, I don't have any of those. My friend, then I don't know what kind of testimony you're claiming you have. I don't understand. I don't understand. Where are you learning that just doing these physical things, right? Feeding, clothing, those things. Listen, those things, nothing wrong with those things. But I know atheist people that feed the poor. I know atheist people who give clothes to people. So when that's all you can see, you're missing it. You're missing it. Those things should be natural. There's nothing wrong with giving somebody something to eat, giving them some clothes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay. But if you're saying that that's Christ in you doing that, what about the person that doesn't even believe in God? Then how are they able to do it? If what you're doing is so powerful? No. My friend, when you make disciples, then you can say you have a testimony. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. We don't want to hear what Satan did in your life. Right? We want to see and hear what Christ is doing in your life. So if 10 years pass by and you go, oh, well, 10 years ago, I was addicted to this. Right. So that should have been the first week, right? You're happy and excited that he took you away from that. But if you were so excited about him taking you away, you should have 9.5 years of discipleship. Where are the disciples at? Right? That's what Christ is doing. Christ did not come here just to take you away from these things. No. He came to take you away from these things through making disciples. All right. Okay, guys, we're done. All right, we'll see y'all. I don't know if we're having a twofer this week or not. I don't know if we're gonna have another live or not. Guys, if you're playing the game, okay, if you're playing this game, you need to hit up Dre, let him know you're playing, and you need to go get your box of cards if you're going to play that game. Remember, there's no money being made. It's just a game. And if you want the rules, hit up Dre and he'll tell you the rules, okay? All right, guys, we're out. Remember, I don't know if I'm going live again today or tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, God bless. We'll see you soon. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What?
God does not give us a spirit spirit of fear, but of love, power, and sound mind. That is very imperative.
That's right. Love, power, sound mind. All right, guys. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow, or not, or maybe, or we'll see you.